Hello, and welcome back to Tabletop Warriors. We are playing another wonderful 2,000 point game of Warhammer 40,000 for you.
Yes.
I have my lovely Chaos Daemons, which I've got some interesting information about for you.
So pretty.
And they are. And Will has the Adeptus Custodes over here to this side.
The House Custodes.
The House Custodes. We are on Crucible of Battle Deployment, which is why we are aligned in the manner that we are.
Yes.
Where our primary mission for this time is priority targets, which is just the it's kind of the plain Jane one, where it's just 5 per objective marker you control, up to 15, and then 5 at the end of the battle. And we are using the mission rule sweep.
It's up to 10.
I knew that. That's what I said.
There you go. All right.
I said up to 10.
Yeah. 15 at the end, but 10 every other round.
Yes.
Yeah.
That.
All right.
And then the sweep and clear mission rule, which is sticky objectives if you control it in your own command phase.
Yep.
Might
be helpful to both those, actually.
So I've actually already got 2 sources of sticky objectives in my list.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you my list. I'm taking tactical objectives.
Same.
We're both taking tactical objectives.
Makes it easy.
So there's that for you. So I'll just get right into my list since we're talking about sticky objectives. Chaos Daemons, if you did not know, have a 1 CP stratagem in either command phase. At the start of the command phase, I can sticky objective anything.
Cool.
I guess I won't be doing that as much this game because we're doing sweep and clear.
Yeah.
But the added
some CP.
Yes, but the added benefit of when I do my sticky objectives is if I use that stratagem specifically, that objective also creates a 6-inch bubble of Shadow of Chaos.
Ooh, okay.
Which is how I get my spicy 6-inch deep strike and some other benefits for me and some other negatives for him. Less important than the deep strike in my opinion, but they come up sometimes.
Yeah.
My other third source, because the mission rule plus the strat plus the... Anyway,
yeah.
My third source of sticky objectives is that unit of Plague Bearers back there on the home objective. They just have it on their data sheet.
Yep.
In my command phase, if they control an objective, sticky.
How? Take that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't create shadow. Only the stratagem does though.
Yeah.
So I have Plague Bearers in my list. You can't see much of it on the table right now, but I am about to lay some Chaos Demon goodness on you for this list. Be'lakor, the Dark Master.
Mm-hmm. No one's shocked.
No one's shocked. He's right there.
Yeah. No one's surprised.
Here's Be'lakor.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, we're not surprised yet.
I have 3 other characters in my list.
They're all
Rinmaster on Skull Throne.
Yeah.
So here's 1 Rinmaster on Skull Throne. I have 2 more Rinmaster on Skull Thrones in Deep Strike. One of them has the enhancement Argrath, King of Blades.
Okay.
It's just a points thing. He's cute.
Yeah.
It doesn't actually... I found over the weekend when I was playing at a GT that I'll tell you about in just a moment, that it actually didn't come up that much.
Okay.
So I'll probably drop it to switch some things around.
Okay.
I'm going to test this list out for a little while longer and then make some very minor tweaks.
Okay. Do you think any of the Rinmasters will come out? Maybe one of them?
In fight?
No. Like come out of the
Absolutely
list.
not.
Okay.
3 maximum Rinmasters. Because the maximum Rinmasters support the maximum Blood Crushers.
Yes.
This list has 18 Blood Crushers.
That's a few.
It's about 15 more than a few.
Yeah.
Because you can run a 3 to 6. So
yeah.
I've got 3 6-man squads of Blood Crushers. 1 you can see here, and then 2 more in Deep Strike. Blood Crushers are vicious.
Yeah.
Absolutely vicious.
Yeah,
I had
good.
An excellent weekend, just blood crushing everybody.
Nice.
Blood Crushers are really cool. I'll give you the brief rundown. They do mortal wounds after they make a charge move, and then they have
the crushing brass or something like that, or
brass stampede maybe.
Yeah, something.
And then the Rinmasters. So these are Khorne models. The Rinmasters are Khorne models. The Rinmasters give a buff in melee to Khorne models circumstantially. I'll explain all that later. Anyway, so we've got 3 Khorne characters supporting 3 more Khorne units.
Nice.
But wait. There's more.
Yeah.
Over here, next behind the wall, we also have a 10-man unit of Flesh Hounds.
Yeah.
They also get Rinmaster buffs because they're Flesh Hounds of Khorne.
Why not?
Wouldn't you believe that?
Yeah.
I had more to come. Next to the Flesh Hounds, there's a 3-man unit of Screamers. They're just kind of an objective scoring piece. We have another 3-man unit of Screamers right here. Here we have a advanced deployed or an infiltrator unit of Nurglings, just 3-man. In the middle here that you can probably see a 3-man of Nurglings. And then, so total we have in reserve my other one more unit of Nurglings, both the other Ringmasters, and then the other 12 Blood Crushers.
Yeah, 2 units of 6. Okay. Cool.
So I've got quite a bit of reserves. And we will get into why I put so much in reserve here in a minute. But
I have gone the opposite direction. I've got 1 unit in reserves. So
oh, you didn't put the sisters in?
No, I'm just gonna put them out.
Okay.
So I'm playing Adeptus Custodes today. So I have got kind of a fairly symmetrical list. I've got 2 units of Witch Seekers, all 4 with Flamers. I've got 2 units of Guard, 2 units of Wardens. And then I've got a single unit of the Alaris Custodes. So I just kind of give you a quick breakdown of kind of what's happening here. So I've got Trajan with a unit of Custodian Guard, 5 Custodian Guard. They're kitted out. They have 3 spears, a Misericordia, 2 shields, a Sentinel Blade, and a Vexilla. Other units the exact same. In the other unit of the Custodian Guard that's sitting back over here, we do have the Kyria Draxus. So on a 2+ in my command phase, I can say lone op outside of 18.
For her unit?
Yes, for that unit. Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Yep, that she's joined. And then in the remaining units, the Alaris Custodians are the ones that are off the board in Deep Strike. Just 5 dudes there.
5 straight up Terminators.
Yep. And then in the 5 Wardens that are here, there's no character. And then the 5 Wardens that are over here, the 5 Wardens that are over here have the Blade Champion, and the 5 Wardens over here have, the 5 Wardens over here have the Blade Champion, the 5 Wardens over here have the Shield Captain. There we go.
Blade Champ.
Yeah, so Blade Champ with Wardens, Trajan with Guardian,
okay,
Kyrie Draxia with Guardians, or Guard rather, and then Shield Captain with Wardens.
Okay,
there we go.
That's a list.
Oh, and just might come up this game. We've also got a Custodes Assassin.
A Custodes Assassin? Wonder what she does.
She's gonna make your demon ability cost 1 more CP.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's what I was saying about Deep Strike. Because I knew that Will had a Custodes Assassin in his list, she has the ability that once per game, after I use a battle tactic stratagem, she can make that stratagem cost 1 more CP for the rest of the game. Spoiler: the demon's best stratagem in their entire codex is a battle tactic.
Yeah.
So demon's ability to, at the end of my opponent's turn, to go put potentially 2 units back into Deep Strike.
It's 1, but you can do 2 if they're both within your shadow.
Yeah, if they're both within shadow, which is usually pretty easy to set up.
Usually, especially with
later in the phase. Yeah.
Yeah, especially with the big guy.
Yeah. So that being 2 CP means I have to wait a little bit longer to actually till I want to use it,
right,
or I'm just gonna have to commit all of my CP the whole game to it.
Yeah,
which it's tricky.
Yeah. Yep.
So it was better just to put more stuff starting in Deep Strike, so then they can just I'll just have to work with what I got to control when my stratagem is going to cost more, because inevitably it will.
Yeah. Yep. The likelihood is high.
It's high.
Yep. Fair enough. So we've already said tactical. We've gone through list and deployment.
And lists are in the there's links for the list in the comments below.
Yep, in the description. Yep. So I think the only other thing we have is a first turn roll. Good luck, sir. A 6 for me.
A 3.
All right. Good luck. On me.
Yes, on you.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and go to top down. We've already done command points. Oh, you know what? I always forget this. Secondaries.
You don't need those.
Yeah. Who needs them? Area denial. Attempting target. Which one of these 3 would you like me to hold?
The one in the middle.
The one in the middle?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
And currently I have Nurglings near there, but they are not going to stop your area denial.
Right. Okay. Cool. Attempting target in the middle and area denial. Cool. So
AKA
basically be in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds great.
Oh, actually, where are your farthest forward units? Is this the farthest forward ones?
Yeah, these guys here.
I lied. I'm dumb. It's this one. It's 100% this one for tempting target.
Okay. Blade Champ is here.
That's fine.
Okay.
Reroll advances for free all the time.
For what?
Blade Champ Squad. Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
That's fine. I'll make you come way out in the open like that.
Okay.
I don't know what I was thinking, trying to let you double up on one. I can't give you a free secondary.
Okay. The only reason I was mentioning is because you do have the Nurglings back there, and I can't advance in charge with the Blade Champ.
That's fine.
Okay. Just checking.
Definitely this one.
Okay, cool. Well, go ahead and roll me in advance, please, for the Wardens.
Yes.
Over
Do you
here.
want to Draxus yourself?
Oh, yes. Yeah. You can go ahead and do that for
Draxus.
me. 2+.
2+.
Cool. Draxus is activated. And then you can go ahead and roll me in
advance.
advance now, please.
A 3.
3.
Great.
That is just enough to keep me off or on. Let's look at this from the other direction.
Okay. And while you're
just enough to tow a guy on.
Okay. And while you're doing your movements, I'll explain that you guys should have seen Friday's game where we talked about Clutch City GT, which is one of the Texas competitive circuit premier GTs. That's where I was at all weekend with this exact list, this exact demon list you're looking at on the table right now. I came in 8th place out of 154 players because I went 5-1 with this list. That being said, I lost to
What round did you lose?
round 5.
Okay.
Round 5.
right
So
towards the
I
end.
made it most of the weekend
Nice.
undefeated.
Will you roll me another advance on this?
Sure.
These 4 Witch Seekers here.
A 4 for Witch Seekers.
All right, cool. We're just going to come back and kind of block you out.
Yeah. So there was a little bit of luck involved with that placing because I didn't ever have to actually face this list, Custodes, which in my opinion, Custodes are one of the harder matchups for demons. So that's why we're presenting this for y'all. I've got a list that just went 5-1, and we're gonna throw it at a brick wall and see what happens.
Right. Yeah.
Because that's kind of what Custodes are. So my one loss was to Votan. I lost by 4 points and there were some mistakes I made in that game. I didn't take tactical for one, and this list does tactical a lot better than it does fixed. So, and then a few other things I did in game. But otherwise, it was a great weekend. Thanks, Colin McDade, for putting on Clutch City GT. Great event as always. The terrain was significantly improved from last year, even. So,
Will you roll me in advance on Trajan's unit?
Trajan.
I need you to roll me a 5 in order to get within range to be wholly within 6.
Wolf. I'm gonna pick up this dice from your side that has a 5 already facing.
Okay. That is not enough.
Did you want a CP reroll?
I was, because I have to get wholly within. So
For area denial.
yeah. So because my bases are so big.
You got some fat boys.
Yeah. Wait, which side of this did I measure to? Oh, it is that side. Okay. I think I still need an 11 though, because even a 10, I'm still gonna be
Like on it.
Yeah, I think I'm still. Yeah, let's go ahead and spin the CP. I think I have to just to try to score area denial with this unit.
Okay, a CP reroll. Now here's my next question.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna let me roll it again?
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
Okay, we'll try one from my side.
All right.
A 6.
Hey!
There it was.
All right. So I'm just going to measure. So I have up to 12. So my back guy is going to go right there. Everybody else will be in front of this guy. So for me to get wholly within 6, I have to do that. Ooh. It's not ideal, but it's what we got.
Yeah, and just like that, you would have gotten tempting target for free. So that's why I realized I had almost made a mistake there, letting you just take the middle one, because you already wanted to be there for area denial. So
Yeah. Yep.
and tell me one more time, you did or did not make it to that far side?
I did. Yeah, one guy is towed on.
Okay.
It was just enough for me to tow on over there.
Excellent.
So, let's see, 6 inches out to here.
So the rest of the weekend, round 1, I beat Iron Storm Space Wolves. It was an interesting mix between shooting and melee. There was a Ragnar in that list.
Okay.
Yeah. Spoiler, he has Vect too, so that kind of I was kind of worried about that going into that game, but it worked out. He CP vected my CP reroll for some reason.
Okay.
But it was actually really funny because it actually worked out in his favor too, because I failed a critical 5-inch charge. So all of the Blood Crushers have an instrument and an icon in their unit. The icon makes them leadership 6. The instrument gives them +1 to charge all the time. You know what that means?
I don't. What does that mean?
It means that when I come out of Deep Strike 6 inches away in Shadow of Chaos, then my 6-inch charge now becomes a 5-inch charge. So I get 5-inch Deep Strike charges.
Okay.
So anyway, he vected my CP reroll, and that game was almost a loss just because he picked the right stratagem by luck.
Here's another advance on the Blade
Champion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not gonna do it.
You want a free reroll with your Blade Champion?
I
I promise you do.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, let's do it. Into a 1.
Ones into ones, baby.
Yeah. Okay. So just going 7. Yeah, why not?
Come out. Face my terrifying shooting.
I'm just gonna do 6.5 to account for him being a little further back. Hey, I'll be afraid of whatever I want to be afraid of. Okay.
Okay.
That's all you need to know.
Look, I know it. Then
Okay. That was very Rick and Morty of you. they say, a lot. Been binge watching that show a little bit. Just a little bit.
I need to go catch up.
Just a little bit.
I'm like way further behind than I thought I was.
These Witch Seekers are just kind of spreading out over here.
Witch Seekers.
Oh, and I can sticky something, can't I?
That's
that
already
happen?
sticky.
It's just in the
Mission
command
roll.
phase.
Yeah.
Just automatically happens.
Oh, that's right. We both have sticky objective stratagems.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's already
It
sticky.
just happens. Yeah.
It just happens.
Sweet. All right. Home objective is sticky. So sticky. All right. Everybody else just
sticky.
kind of.
So sticky, you would think it's your death guard.
Right. Yes. Yeah. I think you underestimate the stickiness. All right. So we have area denial locked up. We do not have a tempting target locked up. We will have to make a charge if we want to do that. Okay. I think that's it. I'm going to switch back.
Yep.
And
spend your CP.
yes. Which means, conveniently, I don't have it to reroll a charge.
Spoiler, the unit that you're referring to that might need a reroll
Yeah, I
charge.
know. They have it.
Yeah, they reroll charges for free.
Yep.
The real question is, do you want to waste your once per game advance and charge on an 11?
I don't know. Probably, because we're going to be into each other after that anyway.
You might be onto something.
Yeah. Like, at what point are we not going to be fighting after this? There's not really anything I can see. So,
And what you
think
can see is probably protected by Be'lakor.
I think we'll call shooting complete. Let's go for some charges, shall we? We shall.
Oh, I think he's doing it.
We're not charging there. I am going to go ahead and spend it here because, again, we're going to be into each other no matter what.
Blade Champion, once per game advance and charge.
Yep. Need an 11.
An 11. Dear God.
That's not going to do it no matter what, so I'll just re-roll.
Okay.
That's a 10. Yeah, so we just don't make it. Why'd you have to tease me like this?
That was... And it's not even like close. It's like a far 11.
Yeah. No, it's I was 19 away before I moved, and then moved.
So there was some potential there had your advance gone higher that you actually might have made it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Glad you rerolled that 1 into a 1 for you.
Yeah. I needed a 3 to then only need a 9. So.
Or a 6 to only need a 6.
That's true.
Or a 5 to need a 7.
Well, 6 would have gotten me 6 on the dice because I would have moved 12 and I was within 19.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, 6 to a 6.
I would have needed 5 on the dice.
Oh.
Yeah. Because I get the +1.
Sure.
Anyway, I do score area denial. I don't get a tempting target.
Mm-hmm.
I will probably just ditch a tempting target for a CP
Okay.
to make sure that I have the ability to interrupt. So yeah, score me 5 on area denial.
You have it. It's your 5.
I will discard that, and then it's going to be into your turn. So I'll go ahead and mark us each up a CP
You would not believe the card I just drew.
behind enemy lines or capture enemy outposts.
Okay, well, actually, if it was capture, you would believe that quite easily because I do that a lot turn 1.
And I scored 5 on area, right?
Yes, you're at
Cool.
15. Spoiler, it's area denial.
Oh, sweet.
And deploy teleport homers. Okay.
Nurglings might be well positioned for that.
They are. I think
Yeah.
they can do it without moving. Area denial and deploy teleport homers. What I don't like is the fact that you got wholly within 6.
Yes.
So now the question
Because
is,
now you have to get me
I
all
have
gone.
to wipe the whole unit and Trajan, which that's not happening.
Yeah.
That's not happening.
Not something that's reliable.
That's a guard squad.
Yes.
Custodian guard squad.
Yes. So I can use a 0 CP strat. Or a strat to make a 0 CP. Like -1 damage or something of that nature.
No, I thought that was Trajan squad.
Trajan is within the guard squad.
Yeah, he doesn't give a 0 CP. I don't think.
They have. They can. The custodian guard have. You have to forgive me.
They reroll wounds. Near objectives.
Yes. And then shoot again. Oh, sorry.
Mhm.
I don't know what I'm thinking of.
No, you're good.
Don't mind me. I'll be over here.
It's
I
because we
haven't
were
played them
talking.
enough yet.
Yeah, we were talking about characters switching around before the game started.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think I'm ready to start moving. Or start measuring to move. It's kind of far. But you do only have 2 guys on. So I could kind of just walk on there. Can I walk on with 2?
And they are OC3 each.
Oh.
Because I do have a Vexilla.
You do have a Vexilla in all of your squads. That seems silly.
Yes.
Why would you do that?
I don't know. It's free.
Okay. Okay.
Does that check out? All right.
It does. It really does.
Yeah.
Oh, and I didn't even, because it's turn 1. So an advance would get me.
Oh, and while TJ's going through moves here, make sure you check us out on our Instagram.
Mm-hmm. That's the thing.
Just finished painting these guys up not too long ago. I'm going to be uploading a lot of pictures of them. I've got just a couple things to kind of pick out and make some corrections on. And then you can tell me how much you like or dislike the marble bases that Matt and TJ here pressured me into doing for the first time.
That's all true. That's all true.
I think it came out good. I think it came out pretty good. But yeah, it was definitely an experience, like trying to figure that all out for the first time.
Advanced Nurglings.
You got it. You don't want me to roll them?
Oh, I'm sorry. I would have let you.
For a little bit of payback?
Yeah.
Maybe?
I totally would have let you if I thought about it.
I've
Just
got
going
it.
around the other side.
No, I didn't really get the movement. And for some reason, Swarm still can't go through walls GW.
Hey,
I could put a Beast of Nurgle through a wall, but
it makes
not
scarabs better as well.
worse, you mean.
It makes them better. They're swarms. So they can't go through walls either. But if they can,
you want to be able to go
that's what I
through
said. It
walls.
makes them better, yeah. If they can go through walls.
Oh, yeah, then people would probably bring, like, Canoptic Court with 18
Like,
Scarabs.
yeah, like 3 6s, yeah.
And a bunch of...
And they fly too.
And a bunch of Psychomancers just falling behind, not attached to units.
Right. Because why not?
Because then every time a Psychomancer dies, A, they're giving the Scarabs OC1.
Yes.
B, when they die, you just use Curse of the
Yes.
Cryptek.
Yes.
So then you've got 18 Scarabs that are wounding units at +1 to hit and +1 to wound.
Mm-hmm.
Re-rolling potentially all hits.
Here's a bucket of attacks.
Here's
3 buckets of attacks.
Here's 3 buckets of attacks.
Yeah.
Hitting on 4s, re-rolling everything. Lethal hits.
Yeah.
+1 to wound.
Yep.
How many saves can you make?
Yeah, that's exactly correct.
Okay. Well, I don't really like this. Is it everything? Is it just the ones in the... Oh, it's every objective marker. That's great.
Yeah.
This
So
is...
it's an easy one to max primary.
Yeah, I don't like that. Don't like that at all. Okay, here's the important one. Give me an advance for blood crushers.
Oh, I get to roll this one.
Yeah,
A 3.
I'll take a 3.
All right. Do you have advance and charge?
I do.
Ooh.
If I'm in shadow.
Oh.
It's a stratagem. But you know who's just running around the battlefield carrying shadow with him?
Bellicor. Yeah. He acts as though this is my first run-in with Bellicor. This isn't even my first run-in with Bellicor with you.
Not even close.
Not even close. Not even vaguely or remotely close.
We're gonna kind of move up here. So I'm in 18 inches of some of the back models.
Cool.
Because what's gonna happen is I'm gonna move Bellicor up and he's gonna shoot you. It's not, I doubt he even kills a single model, but on the off chance he does.
Okay.
Actually, what I'm gonna do is mix that so we can get all the way up in there. All the way up in there, Morty.
All the way.
Oh, and I have to move my Nurglings that I already advanced for.
Oh, I thought they were just advancing and then staying basically right where they were.
We're gonna go
Oh.
back. We're gonna go back.
They are, yeah.
But we will put some OC on this point.
Okay. So the screamers moved up out of the back there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, they've got.
Did your other unit of screamers do anything yet?
No.
Okay.
They are just
Preparing to?
existing. Yeah. Oh, and I got.
Oh, you know what? I didn't switch to top down for everybody to see this a little better.
No.
There we go. We're there now.
No comment. Oh, and guess who else has a sticky objective now?
We did it, boys.
Me.
Yeah.
For numerous reasons. So if I set this up right, this might be a really good turn one.
Maybe.
Flesh hounds coming out the wall. Right, because where's your unit actually at? Oh, you're way back there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. The advance only allowed me to just barely toe on, so.
Vixilla in here?
No. Yeah, that is not guard. That is not custodian guard. Those are wardens.
Okay. Roll me in advance for screamers.
Okie dokie.
Give me like a 6.
There's a 3. Like a 6. Okay. Like they show up that easy.
I mean, they would have. If you just rolled high for me, it's fine. I rolled a 6 when you needed it after it cost you a CP. No big deal. It's fine. Everything's fine. I think that is movement. I'm ready to shoot.
Cool.
If you're ready to get shot.
I mean, I'm as ready as I'll get. You haven't spent CP yet?
No.
Okay, cool. Me neither.
I'll make sure I didn't mess up the Nurglings. I am in fact in 6, but we'll just scooch you on forward just in case
Okay.
for other reasons. Bellicor will overcharge his hazardous profile into these boys right here with Trajan.
Okie dokie.
On 2s.
Appreciate those ones.
Anything for you.
Strength.
6.
4s.
4.
4.
AP3. Ignore cover.
Just 4 up in bolts. What's the damage?
1.
Okay, cool. 2 go through. 1 guy takes 2.
Hazardous.
Womp womp. Hey!
Every time, man. Dude, like literally all weekend.
Bonus. Let's put on this guy, actually.
Literally all weekend.
Literally all weekend.
Yes.
How many did you take?
Over the weekend?
No, just now.
Oh, 3.
This is 5-3.
Yeah, it's 5-3.
Yeah, that's right. Character or monster, rather.
Mm-hmm. Or both. Because I'm both.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Can this hound see you? You sure can. That's single hound. He's a tiny flamer.
Okay.
5s. 2. AP0, ignore cover.
2 ups. We're good.
I would have loved to kill the wounded guy.
You would have. Oh, he's down to 1. Sorry.
A CP for advance and charge.
Okay.
A charge.
That's
on the blood crushers.
blood crushers.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
A charge. It's not very far.
Let me see that double ones. Boxcars? Nice. You got to come all the way off the objective.
No, I don't have to come all the way off. I just didn't want that. And spoiler, that means I'm moving 13 inches.
Plus one. Yeah. For the what is it? The banner, I think. That gives them the +1.
The instrument.
Oh, is it the instrument?
That's exactly what I did not want.
You didn't want to have to go all the way.
Mm-mm.
So good news is it does look like you can block off your
can.
back two.
I can block off everyone, basically. Because their bases won't clear each other.
I think at least 3 of them will have to be in base here, but I think your other 3 are not going to have to go all the way around or anything.
Yeah. I just didn't want any of that. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Now you can block 4 of them instead of just 3.
Silly, oversized models. Okay. Everyone touching each other?
What?
I said everyone touching each other, then I made a face at you.
Oh. There you go. You were just over the base, but you're good now.
Okay.
That's it?
Oh,
no more charges?
And I forgot in my shooting phase, I was supposed to say the words deploy teleport homers. With
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah.
nerdlings.
You were good. We'd already talked about it.
Yeah, we
in
know.
the
We know what's going
command
on.
phase. Yep.
No more charges. But immediately upon completing a charge move, the Blood Crusher squad rolls a dice for every model in my unit.
So 66.
6. It's D6. On
Yep.
4+, every 4+ is
Uh-huh.
D3 mortal wounds.
Ooh. So 1 D3.
1 D3.
Cool.
I just want to kill the wounded guy.
1.
You get a
4
4
up.
up. Feel no pain against mortal wounds.
We're good.
I wanted to kill the wounded guy, but that didn't happen.
It didn't. Sure didn't. So start of the fight phase. I've got some things to decide here.
You do.
like my karate, we should probably swing first with our unit.
Probably.
Yeah. So the real question is, do I want to use Trajans once per game or 2 CP to do it?
That is an actual very legitimate question, and I don't know the answer.
What are your toughness and wounds characteristic? And I'm assuming just a 5-up, or is it a 4-up in ball in combat? Okay.
Toughness 7,
T7. Okay.
4 wounds,
Okay.
4 up in ball.
Okay. Let me look at one thing. What is your current OC on the objective?
12.
Okay.
They are 2 each. And all of these things I've just described are part of why.
So I only reroll wound rolls of 1 because I don't control it. If I controlled it, I'd reroll all wounds,
Okay.
which would make that an easier decision.
Mm-hmm.
So the only other thing I'm going to look at is, give a quick look here. So we've got, oh, and I'm sorry, number of wounds each?
4.
4 each, okay. So,
There's a lot of.
and are they monsters or vehicles?
They're mounted.
Okay. So I can't spend CP there.
Mm-mm.
So it probably just behooves me, and your T7?
7.
Okay. So it probably just behooves me to, it's probably better if I say 2 CP to fights first
Mm-hmm.
and kick Trajan's attacks up to 12.
Mm-hmm. I'm not going to disagree with any of that.
I think it's the best chance of getting a punch that's going to be pretty hard and really hurt.
Potentially.
I think that's what we're going to do. So I'll go ahead and mark the 2 CP down.
Yep.
And Trajan's going to do his once per game to
Yep.
have 12 attacks.
So I knew you were going to fight first in
Yep.
some manner or another. What I wanted to happen was I wanted to roll low in my advance.
Or
so that
on
you,
your charge.
Yeah, on my charge.
Yeah.
So that you would have to come to me more. Actually, for 2 reasons. One, so that you would come towards me, because I couldn't leave room for the Nurglings.
Mm-hmm.
Because I wanted you to be my, I guess it's Trajan squad anyway. So that part doesn't matter. But there's a way to work around, so to speak, the fights first, which is if I can have a very short charge, if I just touch the one guy, you might lose guys fighting. Now you're going to get a fight with everybody. And
Right.
Which is what you're saying is that strong first punch.
Yes. So the only other thing I need to do is to look into my karate, because I haven't decided that yet.
Yep.
So lethal hits, sustained hits, or make you -1 to hit.
Yep.
I think I'm going to go for maximum damage output and probably just go sustained hits.
I would.
Yeah.
I think when you're doing fight first, I think that is the answer. The other options were kind of, I don't think there's a wrong answer per se.
Yeah, it could go either.
I think once you've decided on fight first, I think sustained is the answer.
Yeah. Yep. So here are Trajan's 12 attacks. We're going to start with him.
Okay.
Hitting on 2s, 6s are sustained. So I'm going to pick up 3 more. I'm going to drop 1. Oh, 4 more. Ooh, thank you. So there's the 4 bonus. And we are going to wound you on 3s, re-rolling 1s. Re-rolling 1s.
Now,
That many saves.
where you've already made a mistake is you should have done theirs first.
I understand every 2 only kills 1 model, but they're doing flat 2, so every 2 of theirs just kills a model. So that's why I kind of made this decision.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see.
As long as you're okay with it.
Yeah. Yep. I'm good with it.
I am making 4
So
ups here.
1, 2. It looks like 3 bases dead.
That's quite bad.
Just from El Tradrino. And then the Custodian Guard. We're going to have 3 spears. So it's 5, 10, 15. Here's the 15 spear attacks. All these 1s.
Mm-hmm.
But I do add 1, 2, 3, 4 back, so not quite as bad as it could have been. And then 7 to 7. Rerolling 1 skill wound. There is a reroll. Need 4s otherwise. Nope. So 4 at -2, so imbol. That's another base and a half dead. And then the last of their stuff, I do have their Sentinel Blade now. Do I want to do that first or the... It doesn't matter. They're basically the same. I'll start with the blade first. Here are 5 attacks from the blade. Hitting on 2s. I do pick up a 6, so I'll add 1 more in. These are going to need 5s and 6s, rerolling 1s. So that is 3 -2. So 1 more damage.
1 damage?
Yep, okay. 1 damage each. Yep. And then the last of the attacks here is 5 more from the Misericordia. Drop 1, no explosions, and then these will need 5s and 6s as well. Rerolling 1s. So 1 more -2.
Please don't.
Come on, 1, 2, 3.
Please don't.
Okay, that is their attacks.
So you've got 1 guy that's wounded.
1 guy that has 1 wound remaining. That's
Okay.
correct. Yep.
I can already tell you how I could have done this better and set this all up for more success, but here we are.
We are where we are.
We're past that point.
Yep.
I will do the Juggernauts attacks first. That's the mounts.
Yep.
These hit on 4s. And they are going to, if I never set it after lining up my... Yeah, he looks at you.
Yep.
So here's the spice for this list. The Ren Master gives, he looks, at the start of every fight phase, he picks a unit within 18 inches line of sight. When Khorne units fight that unit, +1 strength, attack, or strength, AP, and damage.
There you go.
So these go from strength 6 to 7.
Yep.
And they're lance.
Well, there you go.
So when you're on 2s. So there's 4 at AP 2.
Okie dokie. And what's the damage?
2.
2 each. Okay. Guess it really doesn't matter. I'll roll them 1 at a time on the first guy. 4 up. So he's dead. The guy that's already got the wound on him.
Yep.
And then now I can roll them 2 at a time. Knock that guy over. Yeah, we'll go on the next 3 wound guy. 2 at a time. Takes 2, and the last one on him. He dies. Okay.
Yep.
Cool, cool.
So what we got left here? There's a few guys left. And then we will swing with our actual riders with their Hellblades, hitting on 3s. Good start. And this is strength 5 up to 6, so wounded on 4s. 1 at AP 3.
Good.
Didn't matter.
Yep.
Well,
cool.
I was hoping to have a little more effect there.
All right. Anything else?
I don't think I need a pile in because those were the front 2, so they should have, or consolidate, so they should have been based.
Yep.
So, no.
Cool.
I do score.
Oh, what's your OC each? Is 2?
2 each.
Oh, I should have done that differently then. We are where we are.
It's not going to matter because you're going to get your 10 primary.
Yeah. Yep. And I can still pile in and do stuff over there with them.
Yes.
So, yeah, it'll be fine.
I do score both my secondaries, so that's a nice start regardless of what it cost me, which was almost an entire unit. For not much return, that is. I do score a baby area denial because your unit is not wholly within 3 of the center.
Right. Yep.
And a baby teleport homers because Nurglings are teleport homering in the center.
Yep. So total of 6.
Total of 6, so 15 to 6, and then you're going to score 10 primary. So,
yes, sir. All right, got you to great big 16, and
you'll be up to 25.
I will go to 25 at the start of mine.
And then you'll draw some cards, which I will do because you're messing with all that stuff.
Thank you.
You got... We're just going to keep mirroring each other's cards.
Okay.
Deploy Teleport Homer.
Ah.
And Cleanse. Ooh, that's actually not good for you.
You go to 2, and I go to 1.
Yes. So that's actually not good for you in my personal opinion, because you are a elite heavy army. So to max secondaries here, you have to do 3 actions. That's not great for you.
What are you talking about? We'll be fine.
You can do it.
Yeah.
There's no problem. You can do it.
Yeah.
But it's not ideal to draw those action cards on the same turn.
No, it's great.
As long as you know.
Yeah. If you just say it with an upbeat, attitude and mentality, everything works out. That's what I've found.
Okay.
Or maybe you suffer less. I don't know. Let's find out. Good news is we can go to the videotape later and see.
I don't think you're going to want video evidence of this.
Now, real question is, in the command phase, before we get too far down the line, do I want to summon back into that squad into the center where Trajan is?
Are you in danger of losing taking a battle shock test?
No.
Okay. Because that would be important, because
I am above half.
Because I do have control 2 of the right now, so you would be in shadow for it at -1 leadership and the possibility for more wounds, but otherwise.
Yeah, I'm not worried about passing.
Yeah.
On a 6 with -1. Part of me wants to go ahead and summon back into that because I don't particularly need the CP this turn. And I kind of like where I'm at on the resource battle right now.
Yeah, especially for that just keeps that unit from being in danger of really getting wiped out here in the next moment when they swing.
Yes. Plus, I'm going to make you -1 to hit anyway, so we'll make that a little bit harder for you anyway. So, well, and actually, I can just send them up and charge into you and probably kill most of that anyway. We do have Kyrie or Draxus to roll for in the command phase, so we'll do that.
Draxus does her thing. They are
Yep.
impossible to hit outside of 18 inches.
Yes. Oh, I did not pick up my Calidus. Do you mind if I do that?
Yeah, it's fine.
That's a big thing, especially with deploy teleport Homer.
Yeah.
Because now she can just come in over there and do it. Cool. So with that said, I think we will spend our 1 CP and go ahead and bring a guy back there.
Perfect. Love to see it.
And then we will go to top down with our great big 0 CP.
Yeah.
And I'll do some movement.
And while you're doing all that, I'll kind of explain my weekend a little bit more.
Yeah.
So I talked about Ironstorm Space Wolves, round 1. Round 2, I got the terrifying experience of going into Black Templar with 15 Sword Brethren with exactly 0 knowledge of how they actually worked or practice into them or anything like that.
The perfect scenario.
The perfect scenario.
Yeah.
It gets better than that. It was actually the absolutely perfect scenario for the Templar player. It was this list, so I have exactly 2 shooting units. Guess what? Guess how he was delivering all of his Sword Brethren to the battlefield? Every single squad had a transport.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that's hard for a melee army to deal with, because it's like, okay, well, I can charge and crack the transport, but then I immediately lose my resource. So, like, am I really willing to trade a whole Blood Crusher squad just to get 1 Sword Brethren squad out of a transport?
Right.
And it's like, oof, that's kind of rough. Like, this could be a real bad match. And then he also had a max squad of Eradicators with an Apothecary and a Land Raider. So it's like everything he has is outside of my reach for charging.
Oof.
Yeah. So I had...
You're like, stop, please.
So everything was kind of against me at the start of that game. And then I got the second turn. So I got lucky going second, because there's always the primary swing for that. And he did not have any sort of Vect, which means I can just immediately from the first turn start picking up and redeploying units with my demon stratagem. So it's just...
The hounds cannot go through the wall?
The hounds can.
Oh, they're beasts. Okay.
They are beasts.
Okay.
They're movement 12 and have access to the same advance and charge everyone else does.
Okay. Okay. So standing still would be a 7 on the dice. But I think I'm fine with them attacking into them. They're -2 or 1 on the attacks?
They start at strength 5, AP 1, damage 1.
Uh-huh.
Obviously, I've got 2 more Ren Masters coming in.
Yeah.
And even if I don't use a Ren Master on them, if I just want to go over there and put a bunch of damage 1 attacks into you, I have a CP. A single CP will put me up to AP 2.
Okay. That's fine. I am A-okay with that. And then if you're not in Shadow,
9,
it's
a regular 9.
regular 9. Okay.
Which
So
becomes an 8-inch charge for Blood Crushers with the +1. Just
that's fine. I'm not too worried about them, so just as a FYI.
yeah.
Yeah. It's really just more about screening out
Mm-hmm.
ye old Ren Master. Not that you couldn't see them anyway, but if there's nothing else that comes over here, I'm not too terribly concerned.
Oh, if you're talking about trying to avoid the Ren Master dropping behind you, he can do a 3-inch deep strike, or anyone can. I just can't charge after.
Yeah.
Just cost me.
Right. Cool. Okay. Let's see if we can finish what we started.
And I'll give you a sticky objective over here.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. That's manageable. Should be a 7, I think, on the dice. Am I with an 8? At quick glance, it looked like it.
Within 9, yeah.
Okay. So
An 8.
just outside of 8. Okay.
Yeah, because I moved further back.
We passed me the tape. I left it over there.
Sure.
Of course.
I can do that for you. Anyway, so playing into... Yeah, you should have space, because I was in walking distance if I draw Investigate, but not screening distance, per se.
Yep. So she's going to drop in there. She'll do my deploy.
Okay. That'll be a...
and-
Whenever that actually happens, that will be a deployment zone deploy. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
So anyway, Iron Storm, or Black Templars, and they were in Gladius, for the record.
Okay.
So what happened was... So what had happened... He dropped Inceptors pretty early.
Uh-huh.
And started shooting up some of my Blood Crushers. He got a squad down to 4. So then he was willing to commit the Hellbricht Templars or Sword Brethren squad to charge there. What he didn't set up appropriately was the fact that there were 2 Ren Masters within line of sight and Fleshhounds heroic for free. You don't have to listen to. I know you're thinking about life over
No,
there.
you're good. Yeah, I'm
This
hearing
is this is more for anyone else who's curious about how this list plays into other matchups. So the Fleshhound heroic for free is what saved me. Because spoiler, Hellbricht and 5 Sword Brethren obviously pick up 4 Blood Crushers. They also picked up 5 or 6 of the Fleshhounds, which I don't actually remember. I think it was. Oh, because I started taking Battle Shocks. They picked up 6 of the Fleshhounds.
Oof.
You know what those 4 Fleshhounds did back?
Killed him?
Killed the entire Sword Brethren squad except for Hellbricht.
Nice.
Because the 2 Ren Masters in line of sight said, "Oh, you're now strength 7, AP 3, damage 3."
Nice.
And apparently Sword Brethren, I didn't know this, they don't have an invult save.
Ooh.
So he's like,
That's a
"Oh,
thing.
yeah, so 4 guys, that's still 12 attacks, hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s at strength 7."
Not bad.
And he's like, "Oh, okay, I guess I'll take 6 up saves." Yeah, the squad just evaporated.
Just out of there.
Just
Yeah.
evaporated.
Bye-bye. Okay, we are going to Shooting Phase.
Okay. Teleport homers.
Yeah, teleport homers over there.
Shocked.
So I have to be within 18, which I am.
Mhm.
So they can shoot some things.
Model for model. I think you're still there.
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
Yep. But we might want to split them up a little bit. I don't know. Let me take one quick look at some things here, and then I will
I think
decide.
they're only strength 4, so it's not an ideal shooting target.
Yeah, into the Ren Master. That's why I was thinking like maybe I would split with these front 2 into the puppies.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that one's out, but this one's probably out too. But that one's in.
It's the front 2 for sure, yeah.
Yeah, it's just these front 2 here. So I think we'll probably do that, and then the other 4 will go into the Ren Master.
Sure.
What else are they going to do? So
These are at least AP 1, right?
yes.
Ah.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
They are. So here are the 2 into the dogs.
Yep.
All hit.
Toughness 4.
Yep. So
79
4s. So 2 minus 1.
Okay. 5 ups. Damage 2.
Damage 2. Yep. Kills 2.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
They're 2 wounds.
Ren Master. All hit.
Toughness 9.
Yep. So 6s. There's 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, there are 6s on these dice. Could happen. Just 1 goes through, right?
Yep. 1 goes through.
2
So I'll be down to 7.
Sweet.
Would you like to use your... Are those are wardens or...
Those are wardens.
Oh.
Yeah. So they don't have the
They're
shoot twice ability.
Shoot twice, yeah.
Let's see. Real question is, I am not in 18 of either of those. I can't see anything else, so nothing to shoot there. Cool. Okay. I guess now we're just into charges. So I guess before we move to charges, the only thing I'm questioning is if I cleanse over there, I don't have enough CP to fight first or interrupt next turn. So I almost think for this turn, it behooves me to take a turn off from trying to accomplish cleanse, burying this, take the deploy teleport homers in your deployment zone,
Okay.
and then dedicate to having fight first available.
Okay. Do
So-
you want my complete analysis of that decision?
Absolutely, yeah.
That's a terrible idea.
Really?
Mm-hmm. What did we say about this primary mission?
You're going to max it.
We're both going to max it.
Yeah.
So it's going to come down to secondaries.
Of course. Yeah.
My list is inherently, regardless of our trading ability, because you're going to trade better into me. Your killing power here is better than mine. I am significantly better
At
secondaries
Yeah.
in this match.
Yep.
And this is going to be a secondary match.
Fair.
So there's my analysis.
Okay.
That being said, I do see the merit of having the fight first.
Yeah. Well, and I'm really only saying that because...
You know I'm going to charge you.
Correct. And I know Bellacore is going to come up, and I know you're going to bring in at least one more unit of
Absolutely. This is all true.
the guys right into me.
This
So
is
like
all
for
true.
this one turn, I think it behooves me to do it. So I'm going to try it because we're not playing for anything.
Sure.
Other than just to, kind of go for it. So
Both sides definitely have their merits.
Yes. Yeah. I think I kind of want to just try this out and see what happens.
Okay.
And then we'll go to charges. So I'm not going to cleanse over there. I'll just deploy the teleport homers there.
Sure.
And I'll take cleanse off and make sure that I have fight first up in your turn. So we're going to go ahead and charge here. Yeah. 1 solitary tier. Hey, we make it. And I'll go ahead and do this charge as well. Plus, it gives me a CP possibly for that. So I don't make it, right? Is that what we said?
Yeah.
Okay. So I need to use a free reroll from the
Free
late champ.
rolls. Oh.
Well,
Oh.
we make it.
Oh, no, you don't. Oh, he does.
Yeah, we rolled
a 12.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Okay, that's fine.
All right.
I was really
so-
hoping you would just fail that so I could get some primary, but whatever. It's fine. I went
Go
second.
there first, and then no one can make it around him. We're gonna go there, and then no one can make it around him. So everybody will just come into the front now. Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. And then
And Deanna.
I've got to move this unit, which had a 9. Let's switch to top down real quick. So Blade Champ's unit made it back here. And then these guys rolled a 9. So I'm going to try to do what you did as well and block myself off. Something like that.
Mhm.
So no one can go around now.
And do keep in mind that squad's going to take the -1. You're going to kill my unit. There's no question there.
Yeah.
Just keep in mind the -1 to hit for whatever reason.
Okay. Cool.
Good old Nurglings.
I will move around a little bit more. It's within 6?
Yeah.
Okay. So this unit will have the -1. Trajan's unit won't if we get to that point.
Yeah, even with that, you should smoke that unit.
Yeah, I think so. Only having, what?
2.
It's 2, but one of them's on 1?
One of them's on 1.
Yeah. Okay, that is all of my charges. You do have CP to interrupt, but I'm not afraid of Nurglings. So we'll just fight here first, and then for fight phase, Kata.
You're not afraid of Nurglings?
Not afraid of Nurglings.
Amateur.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Again, we've played demons before.
And the Nurglings are the most annoying unit in the entire game of 40k right
Oh,
now.
I don't disagree. They're annoying.
You're lucky I'm not
but I'm not
running,
afraid of them.
you're lucky I'm not running 54.
So the Guardian unit, or Custodian Guard unit, we've got 3 of the blades. We're taking sustained hits.
Yeah.
We're all shocked. Yeah.
Yeah.
10, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15 Guardian Spear attacks into your Blood Crushers. And 2, 6 to sustain.
And just in case I live, because I will fight before you, he'll look at the Trajan squad again.
Cool. So I dropped 2, but got 1 explosion, so 1 comes back.
Oh, I could have done something cheeky.
And then these are strength 7 to T7, so winning you on 4s.
I should have done
Re-rolling 1s to wound. That was great conversion. I needed that. There you are, sir.
I predict the one guy will live. The not wounded one.
I don't think so. Definitely doesn't happen.
No.
They're both dead. You want to interrupt with your Nurglings?
Obviously not. Obviously not.
Okay. Let's go ahead and fire up the blender first. With the
Blender.
Yeah. Let's see. Here we go. Vault swords. We probably want the damage 2, your 3 wounds each, or 4 wounds each? 4, okay.
4.
So we probably want the damage 2. However, the sustained hits stack. So if I have 2 instances of sustained hits 1.
No, because they both
Are sustained hits 1.
they're both sustained hits.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's probably better just to go for the
If you had sustained
Vault
1
swords.
and sustained 2, you would pick which one you want.
Right. So I will take the 6 attacks into melee. Hitting on 2s.
Send it.
6s explode. No explosions. And then strength 7, so winning on 2s. That many. -2.
No devastating on this one, right?
No.
That's the other one. You almost kill the whole squad.
Okay. Cool. 1's down to 2.
Yeah.
And then for our next trick, these are the Wardens. Watcha. Gonna have a bunch of attacks from them. Do you want me to roll these, or
Did you do the -1 to hit on the Blade Champion?
I probably didn't.
It's fine.
Yeah.
You're good.
Okay.
Nurgling dies. I know everyone's shocked that my single Nurgling with 2 wounds died to a full
And
squad.
then we'll consolidate into your.
Do the Screamers?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Why would we not?
They could technically kill one guy.
Okay.
Sorry.
Do they have fallback shooting charge?
No.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah. Then we're definitely going into them.
Okay.
That way you have to fall back and you can't just run off and do secondaries.
Screamers.
Yep.
And 4s. Now we don't kill anyone.
No minus or -1.
-2.
Oh, -2. Okay. So,
Damage 2.
ooh, I take 2.
I was hoping to kill 1, but oh well.
We'll go on that guy. Cool. And then, I guess I have to consolidate here.
You do.
We were just kind of streamlining things. Just to have this.
Objective.
Yep. Well within our control here.
Mm-hmm.
Come there.
Do, 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 do. Do you want to write down the time for that?
Probably can't hear it anyway, but just
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if there was an issue before.
okay. So
And resuming normal play.
Oh, yeah. And now to
Back to,
continue.
back to your regularly scheduled episode.
Okay, so at the end of combat, I think that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I'll take my points for deploy
Mm-hmm.
for 5
5.
because we're tactical,
And
and
you'll toss cleanse.
toss cleanse, and I'll gain a CP.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'll be up to 3.
you'll go up to 3 at the start of your turn,
And I will gain 5 points for primary.
and you'll gain 5 points for primary.
And I'll draw some cards.
So-
Secure no man's land. Defend the stronghold.
And I will go up to 2 after I bend cleanse.
I think I don't mind the secondary.
And
Secure no
I
man's
go
land.
to
Defend
30.
stronghold.
And quick sanity check, 30, 21, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
Secure no man's. Control 2 or more objectives in no man's land. Oh, and that is a guard squad? Oh, yeah, because she can only attach to.
Yes.
So you do have a Vexil in there, so that's like OC like 17 or something like that on that objective.
Yes.
That's cool.
So they are 3 each in there. So OC quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you wanna take us to top down so I can go measure movement on that stuff over there?
Yeah, absolutely. Because you've got some reservists that will probably come in. Maybe.
We'll see.
Then again, maybe not.
Warden squad?
Correct. Or no, that's a warden squad. They have the sword captain. Or shield captain, sorry. When the shield captains look like the guys holding swords in the guard squads, like I have to look twice.
Okay.
But yes. That is a warden squad with a shield captain in the unit.
Excellent.
Yes. Hey. Don't
Too late.
nothing to see back there. She's fine. Everything's fine. No need to come after her.
I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, Will. We're going to try this again.
Are we?
Roll me and advance for screamers.
Okay. What do you need? 1? There's another 3.
I did move up this time. That is not.
Not far enough.
No, not really.
All right. Well, you've got like 3 or 4 CP.
3. Would be far enough for that. Because you did do the thing. Which is fine because I also can do a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
These are both true things.
Mm-hmm.
Pun intended.
It's okay. I got this.
Okay.
Yeah, I needed like a 5. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
I can get there. I just don't want to be outside the wall.
Oh, you wanted to be in
Mm-hmm.
on the other side? Yeah.
Mhm.
I got you.
So I have to line up 2 to make this ideal. And then drop something. What do I have in reserve? Oh. So those, that's just not happening. Okay, that's fine. No, because I want to line up that one. This is not as easy as it sounds.
For those of you watching, at home or work or in your car,
I know. What he's gonna
we've
say.
officially entered the TJ thinking phase for this game. We did it. We did it, boys. I'm just glad, it's actually happening because the game I played last Friday, there was no thinking to that one. I just failed a ton of saves and my Death Guard died in droves. I don't think I've had a game that the dice just doo-dooed all over my head so bad in a long time. I'm glad everybody watching gets to see and enjoy my misery for that one.
I'm glad.
I literally apologized at the end of the game. I was like, I'm sorry, guys. I wish I could have had this be a better game, more competitive game.
Nope. None for
Nope. Mm-mm. Excuse me.
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking the best way to handle this
Mhm.
is to line up, because you can only fight first once, and you already used Trajan's Moment Shackle.
Yes.
Thinking the best way to handle this is to line up a charge on this squad here.
Yes. Which is the front squad. It's the only one you could get anything larger
yeah.
than like a 32.
Yeah, so the short version is to line up charges on both,
Yes.
because that's really how you handle fight first. Well, it's one of the ways you handle fight first.
Right. So then I have to pick or choose where it goes.
Yeah, you pick or choose.
Yep.
And it's
Mm-hmm. And I know we've talked about this in the past, but remind me, because it's been more than 24 hours, so I've forgotten everything.
Yeah, sure.
When you come down for shadow, you have to be wholly within your shadow zone or just within?
Wholly within.
Okay.
So there's.
So if it's Bellicor, it's wholly within 6, and then if it's in your deployment zone, you have to be wholly within your deployment zone.
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
Yes.
Because currently you don't hold enough of the objective markers in the center for it to
Correct.
benefit you enough this turn. Got it. Okay.
Think. That. If I had a tape measure. Okay. I have to move my screamers first because I did advance with them. So that's kind of one of those things where once you make your advance roll, you really should be making all your movements with the unit in question. So we will go ahead and just touch on here with these boys. He did do us the favor of at least giving me the movement to get to the objective. Not exactly what I wanted, but that's fine. Here we are. We did it. I do have 3 CP. I think most of that is going to go towards charge rerolls. So we will roll in advance for... Oh, am I going to have Shadow over there? If I mess up my advance, I will. Not.
Yeah, potentially.
Because I need a ton of...
But you'll never know till you roll it, right?
I
think I read that somewhere.
No. Because we need Bellicor kind of in the middle here. Okay. So we're going to do a fallback here. So I just did go ahead and move them and put them right there.
Toed on. Okay.
Yeah.
And they're OC 1 each, right?
They're 1 each. So,
Okay.
So it's still you for now.
Right, yeah. I like how you threw that for now in there. My favorite part of that.
Oh, there's
something.
There's still very much a plan here.
Something's brewing.
Well, the good news is if I fail my charge, we do tie here.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, which means if that was my movement, then I just need... Because he could do that. And he would need... Ooh, it's risky. It's risky. We're going for the risk because this is not a great matchup for demons.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is we're going to advance those
Gotta
flesh
go
hounds.
gotta go for the high.
Gotta go for the advance.
Okay.
Oh, wait, hang on. Because I actually have to take shadow. Never mind, can't do that. I'm thinking, because the movement phase, it's you check for shadow at the start of the phase.
Right.
But if I walk onto a bunch of stuff, then I'll have shadow for the charge phase, for the advance and charge. But I don't think I'm going to take this one.
Right.
Or I know I'm not taking this one in the movement phase, so it's... Oh, well. Okay, and now I have to bring out a ton of blood crushers.
So it'd still be 2 that you didn't have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Those
Makes
can stay.
sense.
Actually, they'll come out.
The Nurglings.
Yeah, and we're
Okay.
going to start... his movement is done. The only person's
Oh, what'd you
movement...
draw for secondaries? Oh, secure and defend. That's right.
Secure and defend.
Yep.
So his movement... Bellacor's movement is not done yet. We do have to do that still. I just have to...
Just make sure you're doing things with certain measurements. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it. It's better just to go ahead and put the models down than to try to worry about.
Yeah. Especially when those models are fat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Big old blood crushers. Ooh. Especially when there's so many of them. Oh, God. Because what we're probably going to do is...
Were these metals or are they plastics? They're plastics, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oof. I remember the metal ones. The metal ones were so heavy.
Oh, I just broke another sword.
It's almost impossible to not do it at some point.
Yeah.
With bloodletters or the blood crushers or now Rin Masters on Skull Thrones, it's nearly impossible to not do it.
Measuring my 6-inch deep strikes here.
Mm-hmm.
Don't mind me if I do.
So you're putting these guys down, and then you're going to see where Be'lakor has to be to keep them all wholly within 6.
Yeah.
Got it. Makes sense to me. And if you need me to hold a tape or anything, just tell me. You need me to throw a 6 out there.
Be fine.
All right, cool.
So
I'd often measure it with something else, but I'd have to give you 2 at a time. But.
I'm actually going to do something cute here too, which is this squad is going to be they're going to be wholly within shadow, but the way I can stretch them, as long as Bellacor's overlaps here in the middle section, part of the guys in the back, their bases can be hanging out because they're going to be in my deployment zone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
like yeah. So they will still be in some form of shadow.
Yes.
Yep.
So there's a lot of argument, or there's a lot of people that do still run, what are they called? Oh boy. Skull Masters, which is the character that can lead blood crushers.
Right, yes.
So here's what I found with,
So with these, just to add a quick note before you get onto that, the bases, which we've looked at previously for everybody watching, the bases are about 3.5 inches long in the blood crushers. So as long as he's overlapping about a 1/2 inch on each of them, then he's going to be wholly within that 6 of Be'lakor. So, sorry, just wanted to add that quick note. That way, everybody kind of understands that, yes, the bases are longer than 3, but as long as you have a 1/2 inch either direction, kind of overlapping the 2 edges of these, then you'll still easily be wholly within 6.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. So you were saying?
And I think that gets me, because mine should be right about there. I think that gets me. So there's some people really like the Skullmaster in the squad, but here's what happens. So like this squad right now, it wouldn't matter. I'd have to fit 2 more bases in, but they become a 7-man unit. I'm doing my deployment zone here for Shadow, so I know where to put this other guy.
Yeah.
They become a 7-man unit, so that changes your coherency, right? So that makes it a little bit trickier, right? Because then you've got to have the 2 of 2 instead of right now. I could be a long straight line.
Right.
And I found
Because you get above the 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I found that especially on Clutch City terrain this weekend, which was a little bit tighter, it would have been tricky with the 7-mans. I really
To be able to fit it.
Yeah, I really think that would have been difficult. This is just going to be a straight up 9-inch charge, no matter what I do.
Okay. For the Renmaster into the Wardens? Yeah.
And since we're going to do that, we will do it on this side.
Okay.
Who's back here? No one?
Well, I mean, Wardens and...
So just come to the front side? Because I think there's a world where even going around the wall just a little bit, it doesn't push it over a 10.
Cool.
And then this one, because that one's the enhancement. That's why I'm doing that. So if someone's going to make a 9-inch charge, I'd rather the enhancement make it on that side.
Gotcha. Where you don't have other things that can also make it.
Yeah, because this is going to be a 5, depending on where the blood pressures go, a 6 or a 7 maybe, and then a 9 here.
Yep.
Those boys moved up. We've got that. We've got this. I think we are ready for some shooting. If you are.
Yeah, I think we're good.
So I think I'm lined up right now to do handle this kind of how I wanted to.
No, okay.
So we'll start with Bellicor with his hazardous profile.
At least we'll find out.
Yeah, we're gonna find out.
Yeah.
Bellicor's hazardous profile to the trading squad again.
Okay.
On 2s. Oh, there it was. And on 4s.
That was a little bit better.
Yeah. So that one's devastating, but because you have a 4-up and it's damage 1, it's literally identical.
Yeah, okay. So 4-ups no matter what. And this is into Trajan Squad, correct?
Trajan squad.
Okay, cool. Take 3. I guess I should have called it, but I'm gonna
That's fine.
Put that on
Hazardous.
One of the shields.
I roll a 6 on my hazardous test, so they'll be fine. Where's other guy at? Can you see the red base? No, probably not. Not around the building. That's fine.
Now, yeah.
He did exactly nothing with max shots last turn, so
yeah. I think we're okay without it.
I think we're okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna start in the most boring place, so we're ready for charges.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go over here. Because I want your Custodes con. She's a big scoring piece for you because of her ability to go up and down every turn. She's B, hindering my scoring because I don't need her Vect to exist anymore. I just need it gone.
What?
Anyway, so a Plague Bearer charge into Homegirl.
She's perfectly fair and balanced.
6 to a 7. And I'm going to have to do some measuring over there. If you... stop moving.
Yeah, she's right in the back anyway, so you'll be fine. You know she's going to live through it, right?
So awkwardly she might, because this isn't the best melee, and
I'm just giving you the business, but yes, it is a possibility she might if I roll a little bit over average on saves.
And I'm not going to move the last 2 because they would have to get closer.
Yeah.
We were outside of 3 of that objective anyway. I messed that up. Oh well.
Oh, for the purpose of consolidating backwards.
Mm-hmm.
I got you.
But no, she might live because
You're still sticky back there anyway.
Yeah, and the Nurglings. Oh, I brought the Nurglings in anyway. Don't care.
Yeah. So you'll keep me off of it from.
Yeah, but no, because you're in that corner over there, it's I
got nothing.
I don't get all my models in base to base, so I'm losing.
Oh,
some attacks.
yes. Yeah.
Okay.
The V of the board edge is kind of
Yeah.
limiting what you can.
We're tied over there, so that charge will be last because that's the most likely place I'm okay failing the charge.
In
Mhm.
with the other three over there.
The place where I'm likely to want something better to happen. So we're gonna start with this one based on where I want my reroll, a possible CP reroll.
Right. Into the wardens with the blade champion.
So that is a 6 to a 7.
Yep. So
That
you make
will
it.
do it.
Yep.
So that guy can base. So we'll just kind of stick out here like this so we're not in his way.
Mm-hmm. I guess that's probably the tough part here, right? Is like how many can you?
Yeah, and it's fine. I'll
Yeah, of course. You're still gonna have a pile in.
Yeah.
So now you just gotta hope this Ren Master makes it, which now is probably the most next important charge because you need him out of the way. 7 on the dice, or
we'll do our 9 over here just because
Okay.
I don't.
you can come way over here. if you need
Actually,
to.
no, we'll do his.
Okay.
And he does have to go around some guys now. It's still a 6 because I just need to get to this guy around homie's base.
Oh, okay.
It was like a 5 before.
Oh, okay.
So,
Okay. Well, I think an 11 makes it.
an 11 will make it, and
Yep.
I will have to base you.
Yes.
We're gonna base you way over here.
Okay.
Where I'm not in his distance.
Yeah. So he still just has a 9.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I'm on the objective.
Nice.
Okay, so we'll come back to this one.
Yep.
Because
Least important.
I don't need his 9-inch.
Yep.
But with the amount of CP I have, I will
potentially.
I will reroll a 9 just because.
Yeah.
Will you put us to top down so I can?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
So then I'm going to start measuring in the middle.
Yep.
So here's a 5-inch charge, 6 from deep strike. Ooh, not a good start. Not a good start.
What was it? Oh, a 5 or a 1. See, I
there
called
it
a 5. See?
6 to a 7. Yeah, and then I got to go to the hounds over here. And it was just Trajan's or just
Kyrie Drax's
Drax's squad, the warden squad.
that you'll be able to get into. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're welcome to consolidate into the trade.
Oh, and I'm sorry, I have to do my charge mortals over there too.
Okay.
So I will stop and do both.
Well, we can just finish it up and then come back to it.
Okay,
It's not gonna hurt anything.
I'll do theirs before I finish any of these charge moves, but
Sure.
I'll keep doing those ones.
Sure.
Flesh hounds now need a. Oh my god, I think it's only a 4. Because you end up moving forward. Oh, that's what you said. You said if you stayed back, it would have been like a 7 or an 8.
Yeah, I think something like that.
Yeah. I think it's just a 4.
Well, plus it was depending on what you advanced. So there's a 4. Slide that over. So
Can't clear the wall. Can't clear the wall. Oh, I may not be able to do that anyway. Because I have to be, 2 of 2. There we go. So they'll be like that.
oh, for coherency purposes.
For coherency
Yeah, yeah.
purposes.
Oh, because your screamers got in the way.
Kinda.
Yeah.
So now we definitely have to do his 9-inch charge.
Right.
9-inch from deep strike for Ringmaster with enhancement. Give it to me. Give it to me. Ooh, yeah, buddy. That was sick. That was sick. I needed that. Just a 10.
Yeah, just a 10.
I'll just scoot the one up so we're off the
Off
terrain.
the train.
Mm-hmm. And then it's this one. Oh, and I will go back and we'll just do both my charge phase
Oh,
mortals.
sure. Yeah, go ahead.
Because you could put, I guess it's the blade champion anyway. So my last charge.
Yeah.
And we will reroll that because as stated,
Yeah, you have 3 CP.
I've got 3 CP.
Still don't.
Oh, so close.
Close, but not close enough.
And I was like right on the cusp of being able to make an 8 from Shadow, but it was like so close. I was like, oh man.
Close, but not close enough.
Yeah.
All right, so down
so-
to 2 on CP, and now you've got some mortals to roll for charging with your
From the charge phase.
brass behemoths.
Yeah, because Bellacore doesn't have a charge anywhere. So we'll start on this side here.
Okay.
And 2 Blade Champion squad.
Sounds good.
Looking for 4-ups.
So
That's a
far?
good start. D3 each.
Oh, that's right.
D3. So there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
Is Custode 4 up?
4 ups. I take a mortal. Cool. What else you got?
I think he was at 1 wound.
Oh, here's that one. Oh, okay. Sorry.
I was like, what just happened?
I forgot. I'm doing it your way, so it's throwing me off.
The
I'm
the
counting.
40k way.
Okay.
This dude thinks he's a Sigmar player.
So if I put down a widget, I count how many they have remaining.
If
Right?
you put down a dice, you count how many they have remaining.
Yes. I count how many they've taken if I'm adding like D6s.
No.
Like adding a wound marker.
No. Yes, you mark how many wounds they have left. Fucking heathen. Here's this one. Okay. And maybe we can have you not do that again.
Yeah, they're probably going to do it again.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh.
Sorry.
That's fine. I got it. I'll take a few that time.
I'll take that.
Sure. So, base +1. Because I will go ahead and put it on a shield guy.
Mm-hmm.
So shield guy plus a wound
Mm-hmm.
on that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Okay, so there's my charge phase mortals. So the charge phase ends.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got some life decisions to make here. Actually, several.
Mm-hmm. Where am I going to fight first? And what karate am I going to take?
Mm-hmm.
So for my karate, what do your hounds and your Ren Masters hit on?
The hounds hit on 3s.
Okay.
The Ren Masters hits on 2s and 3s.
2s, yeah, the extra attacks are on 3s. Okay. And how many attacks with the Ren Master and what's the damage?
I am almost certainly going to have Shadow when that guy fights.
Uh-huh.
So he's going to have 11 attacks at damage 3 and 4.
And strength?
A lot. None of them will wound on 2s.
Okay. So,
The lance attacks will wound on 2s here and there.
sure. Yeah.
Here actually, sorry, because they're not going to get a.
So the real question is, where would I like something to fold? And I think the answer is I don't care about the center, if I'm being honest. I don't care about your hounds.
For 2 reasons. I think you're about to make the right choice.
Yeah, because, okay, you kill that whole squad in the center. I fail all my saves and they all die. Cool, now Trajan's unit just kills you back
Mm-hmm.
on my turn.
Mm-hmm.
And then I still have the center for the remaining turns of the game, and then you don't have any other guys that can really do anything. Because 2 of your big blocks are dead. I'm not afraid of the hounds at all. Literally just not at all. The Ren Master, maybe a little bit, but I don't know that it's going to like chew through a whole unit.
Well, I'll give you the other spoiler.
And then
Those are wardens.
I know. Yeah. And they have the shield captain with them.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's why I'm not terribly concerned about that unit at all. So I think the fight first is going to happen. I think the fight first is going to happen here, and I think I am going to take the -1 to be hit
Mm-hmm.
as my kata.
Mm-hmm.
So would you agree?
Mm-hmm.
Probably the best call
Oh,
I can make.
yes.
That's what I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. So that's what
And-
we're going with.
And what else do you declare at the start of the fight phase with wardens?
Yeah. So the wardens are going to definitely Carefully the unit. So we're going to take 4 plus feel no pain on both units.
Okay. I don't know about this unit, but it's probably worth it now. But that one for sure,
Oh, yeah,
because
100%.
because you're not interrupting there.
I just want to do it here just in case
Mm-hmm.
I whiff or I don't kill enough or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah.
No issue with it.
Yep. So I will go ahead and spend my 2 CP,
Mm-hmm.
and then I will get to making my fight first attacks.
Yep.
And we'll kind of see what happens and how the duty rolls down the hill. So I will have some pylons here.
So just because this guy should have been base. So just
Yeah, these two. These 3, right?
Mhm.
That's it. Okay. So this guy is going to come around and get within an inch over here, because I have to go around the base, so I can't really base you, but I can at least get within range of you. And then pointy bits, this guy will touch him, so they can both fight into the unit.
base to base.
What?
Right now, only he can fight this unit. You have to base someone who's based. That's why you can't. 2 ranks can't fight through walls, because there's a wall in between their bases.
Yeah, but I'm based with someone who's in range.
Based with someone who's in base to base. They changed it this edition, remember?
Okay.
You've been playing too many shooting armies.
Maybe, I don't know. Okay. It doesn't really matter. I'm
Yeah.
still getting a bunch of
Yeah,
attacks.
and he has to go here because you.
Oh, because I have to base. Yeah.
Yep.
If I move at all.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So let's just go ahead and start with Ye Old Blade Champion.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to use his. I guess it's.
Oh, and obviously both of these ones.
What's the toughness?
Look
Yeah,
here
they
and
look
he
there
looks
and they
there.
look
Yeah.
there. Yeah. What's the toughness of the tank?
9.
9. Okay. So whether I am winning you on 5s and 6s on 5s or strength 7, it doesn't really matter. Save.
4 up.
3 up armor?
No.
Just a 4 up invul.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
4 up armor.
Okay. So it doesn't really matter there. The only difference is damage 2 as compared to damage 1. But I do have sustained hits if I go like that. Okay. Let's take the... Let's actually do the...
Will thinking phase anybody?
yeah. It's happened. It can happen. Should I go dev wounds? How many wounds?
9. You should absolutely go dev.
Yeah, I
wounds.
should go dev wounds. Okay, here we go. 5 attacks. We're going to go Vault Swords Victus on the Blade Champion. So 5 attacks. No explosions, unfortunately. And then these are strength 6, so I'm going to need 5s and 6s. I'm looking for 6s. No 6s yet. So no 6s. 1 minus 3. Flat 3. Now the Wardinos. They have spears. So it's going to be 5, 10, 15.
Mm-hmm.
From Ye Old Wardinos into your Rendmaster. I drop 1. I didn't have sustained, huh?
Mhm.
But that's okay. And then 5s and 6s. 3. So take 4.
I'm gonna take a CP reroll here,
Okay.
and I'll take 2,
All right. Down to 2.
which is big because that means he gets to fight 2, which is I need it.
Right. Difference between dead and alive. Yeah.
I need it.
And then I think that's it for that unit. Oh, I still have the 5 attacks into the into the guy there, or into the squad there. I'll hit.
A lot of 6s for a guy who doesn't get
Of
sustained
course.
hits this turn.
2. Impulse.
I'll take 2.
Okie dokie.
Let's call it this guy.
Cool.
And because the way fight first works,
Mhm.
I'm going to go next with my Plague Bearers. Because
Okay.
otherwise she would get to activate and swing before the Plague Bearers kill her.
Right. Yep.
And 3 guys are out, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys fighting.
Okay.
Lethal hits.
Mm-hmm.
Not those.
They hit on 3s in combat?
Yeah.
All right.
Toughness?
3?
Now you got me scared.
Oh, T4. I thought for some reason they hit on 4s.
No.
That's 3s? Okay, good.
So that is 7 total.
7?
And you just have an invul, right?
I have a 6 up save, but yeah, 4 up invul.
Take the 6 up.
No. So I pass 3, take 4. She's dead.
No consolidate for me because, as I mentioned, I messed up my movement. I should have known that I wasn't going to be able to fight everyone. A little bit more careful measuring, and I could move backwards, but oh well. I'll grab that for you.
Thank you.
And then it
I should have vected your CP reroll. Oh, whoops.
Oh, knowing that she was going to die? Probably.
Yeah. Or, well, not knowing she was going to die, but like having a pretty good
feeling about it.
pretty good feeling about it.
I mean, I'll still give it to you if you...
I'm not worried about it.
Okay. That unit has to go first over here because that's really all that matters after this. So, borrow that. Because I think I just want to go straight forward because then 3 guys fight. Because if I do that, I think I lose a guy. No, it's about the same either way. Okay, so just 3 guys fighting and nobody's wounded here. And I am -1 to hit melee weapons. And you have your feel no pain up.
I do.
And -1 to wound while a character's inside, if I'm strength greater than your toughness.
Say yes, -1 to wound.
Yep. So we'll do...
And you're -1 to hit as well.
Yeah. We'll do the juggernauts first.
Okay.
So that is 3. So 1, 2, 3. On 5s now. Stay in the box. A single hit out of 12 attacks on 5s. Wounded on 3s.
What was that? That wasn't good.
That was Custodes' ability to completely counter everything my army does. And on 3s.
That was the mounts.
On 4s, yeah.
First, yeah.
And on 4s. Because this one's not Lance. 1, AP 4. Oh, sorry.
That's okay. We're good.
Party based. Can't get closer. Take that with you. Go through your friend. Go through your friend. We'll do this one since I'm over here.
Yeah.
Actually, I've got the profile up, so let's do these boys in the middle.
Okay.
Someone is at 1 wound there?
Yes.
Sure. 1.
Oh no, he's taken 1. I'm counting up. Like you do it. Because remember, I passed 7 out of the 8 mortals.
Count. Never mind. Absolute heathen. On 4s, blades first. 4 out of 12 attacks.
Yeah, not bad. I like it. Wound 3 times.
AP 2.
Cool. Take 1.
Damage 2.
Okay. Kills that guy.
6. Yeah, 5s. Easier to pick those up because there's so few of them. Actually, that one was pretty good. And 4s, 3s. Lance, and you're not wardens. There's 6 at AP1.
So 3s.
Damage 1.
Yep. This guy. Boop.
So that squad should have.
So you've got Trajan and 4 in this squad, and this squad has 2 and the character.
Okay, yeah, that sounds about right. Because it wasn't. This was the squad where you only passed all but 1. Because it was
Oh, okay.
worked out the same either way.
Yeah.
2 damage kills the guy.
Yep.
Troop. Oh, and now we're switching.
Oh no, that was over here.
Yeah, we're switching from Blood Crushers
To
to
Grandmasters.
Grandmasters. So we'll switch here. No one's wounded. You've got a damage 4. Let's start with the Hellbut attendance attacks.
Okay.
On 4s. On
4s, because you're -1.
4s, rerolling everything because you're a character unit. Rerolling everything. These are AP a lot.
Okay. 4 up in bolts. Fail 1. Damage.
4.
4 up feeling pain.
Mm-hmm. That worked out.
Yeah, kills a guy. Boop. Okay.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Close. 7 attacks here because this is. Oh, nope, just kidding. He's the enhancement over there. That's why I checked. 5 attacks here. On 3s. On 4s, rerolling for character unit. Rerolling for character unit. 1, AP 4. Damage 5.
Takes 3.
That was here.
Oh, I thought you said it was over here.
No, that's why I said the dice back now. I said not enhancement. Glad I looked.
Okay.
Yeah, because they have 2 sets of attacks. That's why he just picked up 2.
Gotcha.
Now we can do that guy.
Okay.
We'll have to start with the hounds. Will you switch it? Because I'm going to have to do some moving and things.
Mm-hmm.
Just 3 guys fighting. Because everyone else is going to be far, far away.
Yeah, they won't be able to get within base. 'Tis what I figured.
I keep bumping my screamers. They're silly long tails. Yeah, that would have been nice to roll like a higher charge or something.
Hey, you needed a 4. You got a 4.
You know, you're not wrong.
See, I knew I wasn't.
He'll go this way because that's screwy. Okay. Mm-hmm. No, screw it. Be fine. So 1, 2, 3. 3 flash hound attacks. On 4s.
Okay.
And on 4s. AP 2.
We love it.
Now the Ringmaster. Hellblades on 4s. On 4s. Rerolling everything for character unit. AP 3. Damage 3.
First one takes 2.
Mhm.
Second one, he dies. That was the perfect place to fail.
Yep.
This guy is
Sure was. 5, 6, 7. Because this is the one with the enhancement.
cool.
Blade of Blood. 3s. I'll take that. 4s, rerolling everything. Character unit. That many. AP 3.
AP on my involved. Fail 1.
Damage 4.
Let's make 2. Oh. All right. Can't make them all, I guess.
No, it's fine. Just make
75%.
5 out of 6 4-up balls.
Yeah, I'll do that. My fight's back.
I think so.
Cool.
Oh,
So
Flesh Hounds had to
we fought there.
pile in or consolidate.
Yeah, go ahead. You don't have anything else. We have no other ongoing combat, so I'll just start over here and then go from there. One, 2, 3.
Nope, you're just going to have to wait out here.
Do I take away your efficiency, or do I try to just kill models? What is your OC? Actually, I can still be on the objective there because he can choose which way to go. What is your OC on dogs? 1 each?
1 each.
And then on the Ren Master?
3.
Okay.
And 3 Screamers.
Every fail is a dead dog. And you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
There should be 8.
So I have to kill. And then your Screamers are 1 each, and you've got 2 of them on there?
All 3 are supposed to be on.
Okay.
I keep
So,
bumping the tails.
okay, got it. Let me double check. This
Should be
actually, do I want to go that way? Actually,
7, 10, 13.
he's going to go this way. So when I go to consolidate, I can't base here, but I can go there because he was back here. So he'll just come up here.
Okay. So you've got...
So I can get on the objective. So 2, 4, 6. And then it may not matter. 8. Okay. So 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Yeah, we'll just send all 3 guys into the dogs.
Okay. And the shield captain?
Can't attack. He's not in range.
Oh, I see that.
Yep. So yeah, we'll just do that. Just send everything in the dogs so I can still hopefully hold that one. Hitting on 2s. A few 1s. Wounding on 3s. Okay.
You're going to kill a few.
Yeah.
And by a few, I mean 5.
Cool. I don't think it was enough though.
Yeah, because I'll pull the one that wasn't on the objective anyway, so...
Yeah.
So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yep. I was 1 short of outnumbering you. Okay. And then fights here. So I'll have 5 from that guy, and then I'll have 5 from that guy, but they have different profiles. So here's the spear. 5 attacks into the only thing that's in combat with us. All hit. Winning on 4s. Do I control that objective? I do, right? So I reroll all wounds.
Which one?
the center.
You still have the
3,
Vexilla,
6,
so there's
9, 12, 13. Yeah, I definitely do.
What?
There's 3
6?
each. 3, 6, 9, 12, 13. Right?
Where's this? Does this squad have a Vexilla still?
Yes, right here.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, I missed the Vixilla.
That's good. So reroll wounds. Irrelevant. 3 so far.
They love it.
Cool. And then this is the 5 from the Misericordia. Come on. There we go. All hit. Here's the need 5s and 6s. Rerolling all wounds. There's 2. -2.
They love it.
Cool. And then the Lord Inquisitor.
Oh, no idea. Good luck.
Yeah.
Couldn't tell you.
That's range. That's psychic. This is it. So 3 attacks. These only hit on 3s. Cool. And then need a 5 or 6. There you go. -2.
They
There
love
you
it.
go.
100% for ups.
Yeah.
I'm just going to pull a Custody trick.
Cool. I think that's it for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Cool. End of turn. What do you score?
Secure No Man's Land
Yep, you get this one and that one.
for 5, and I'm working on Defense Stronghold.
Okay, cool. Sticky will go away.
Something?
Okie doke. I will still score my 10 at the top of my turn,
You sure will.
and I will get 2 Carderinos, no prisoners, and bring it down. Okay. I think I like that. Do I want to spend my 1 CP to bring someone back into a unit? I think I do.
And or to, just as a note, to cycle bring it down, because that's literally only Bellicor, who is mostly untouched.
Your Rin Masters on Skull Thrones are not vehicles?
They're mounted.
Okay. I'm kind of okay with it because I'm doing a good job of whittling down your resources and keeping you off of primary.
Okay.
So I think I can do that again this turn
Mm-hmm.
if I do things correctly.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it behooves me to go ahead and bring a guy back in over here into this unit.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe that's the case. Because you have nothing else in reserve, right? Yeah, you brought your other Nurgling squad down.
Correct.
Cool. So yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. I want to look at one thing. Because I know that they have the ability to fall back and charge.
Who?
The Blade Champion squad. Oh, I actually should have done a reactive move there when you moved within 9. I totally forgot. Okay, so we can shoot and declare charge in a turn we fall back.
If it makes you didn't have one. Not really.
When you ended your move here, when you fell back, I could have just moved.
You would have had to run straight off the objective. Because I set it up so the Screamers were like blocking where you could have moved. Because I moved him first.
I could have just moved back this way and then made your charge way longer with it. With both units. Instead of a 6, you would have needed like an 8 or a 9. Okay. So we are going to spend the 1 CP we gain. We're going to heal back into this unit because it behooves us to do so.
Okay.
That way I can fall back there. They'll fall back. The only fight first you'll have is over there. But I'm okay with you fighting first over there. And then I charge in with Trajan's unit. I charge in with that unit. And we start cleaning some stuff up. All right, cool. That's my call.
40 to 26.
So I will stay there. Yep. I'm going to go to 40 for 10 on primary. I'm going to we're at top of 3, and you are at 26 at the end of your turn. And you will go to 2.
Mm-hmm.
Bing. Cool. And I've got to bring in my Alaris this turn. Forgot I had that 325 point unit off the board. No big deal.
That's fine.
Oh, and I spent my CP to get a Warden back in this unit.
You sure did.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we'll go there. Cool. They're going to fall back. Cha-cha. 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 They're going to fall back a little differently because they can move through each other. Because I'd rather that guy be over there than over here. Cool. Then, oh, and we will sticky the center. For what that's worth.
And I'll sticky this one for what's that's worth.
Yeah.
And we're tied over there, or I'm winning?
I think you are up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, you're up by 1.
We got it.
Yeah. So these guys are going to fall back. Oh, will you roll me a 2+, please?
Draxus.
Yeah. We did it, boys. All right, and then Trajan's unit is going to move into Posizione. Into an unfailable. And then strength 4, but I think I'd rather do other stuff. So cool. Yeah, they'll just continue to be back here and camp out at home. All right, then we have our remaining moves. I'm gonna put it into top down real quick, and I'm gonna take a look at where I can possibly fit these Alaris.
Okay. While you're thinking about that, I'll keep describing my experiences with this list.
Can you hand me a single dice?
Yep.
Yeah, just so I can kind of.
Round 3 this weekend, I played on Search and Destroy Deployment Zone, which is the quarters one where you kind of end up close to each other because it's just that 9-inch bubble in the center, and then you're quartered tables against Eldar, and it was a very kind of it was small unit mobile shooting Eldar kind of, which is interesting because on that deployment zone, my guys are movement 10 with the Crushers and 12 with the Fleshhounds, and Bellacor's movement 12 as well. So basically how that game ended up going was I looked at that Eldar player in the face. I said, I'm going to deploy on the line. Bellacor's going to say, you either have to come close to shoot me or you're not going to shoot me at all. And whether I go first or second, I'm going to charge straight at you. And that's exactly what happened. Because I had the good fortune of drawing that mission against Eldar. If they're like Hammer and Anvil or something where they can be further away, right? I've actually got to play strategic. And there was still some back and forth where I lost some units that I didn't expect to. Like I misplayed, so still top of ones. Fire Prisms absolutely smoked Rinmaster. So I go into a game where I was completely down Rinmasters, you know?
Yeah.
So that was interesting.
All right, now let me just double check and make sure I'm outside at 9 of everybody. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely outside 9. Definitely outside 9. Okay, cool. So Lars are coming in there. And then we will, I think that's going to complete our movement phase. Oh, I got to draw secondaries.
You did.
Oh, I did. Oh, sweet.
No prisoners to bring it down.
Bring it down. Yeah, we discussed that. Don't mind me. I'll be over here. Okay.
I'm going to say something controversial.
Sure.
You're going to score 0 on secondaries this turn.
Okay. No prisoners killing units, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll definitely get your Renmaster on Skull Throne. I'll definitely get these Hounds.
Okay.
I'll probably also kill these.
Okay.
So we'll see. I'm fine with taking a 0. That's
I've got confidence.
it's whatever. Okay, cool. Let's see. Still up by 14 right now.
Okay.
So we'll see where it goes.
Someone once told me if you just say it with like a cheery disposition.
It's basically what I just did.
That was you, like a turn ago.
Yeah, I remember. I was
Okay.
there. I was there. We're gonna start with the Alaris. The Alaris are gonna shoot into your screamers. So let's do that. And we are gonna shoot grenade launchers. So we have 3, 4, 5, 5d6. Should we shoot those spears first? How many wounds are they each? 3?
3.
Should probably shoot spears first. Let's do spears first. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Spears first. 2s. Hey, looky there. They all hit. And then strength 4 to T4.
T4.
All right. 4s. Shwink. -1, flat 2 each.
4 ups.
Yep. Kills 1. Or puts 2 on 1. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5d6. So 10, 19. So that is 20. That's 19. Cool. And these are strength 4. Oh, they have down there. So 4s. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. There you go.
Did you roll a hit?
Oh, no, I didn't. I don't know.
You had
No, just reroll 19.
You had 19 attacks.
Yeah, I know. I'll just reroll 19.
Okay.
Sorry. I forgot these actually rolled a hit. I was thinking
Torrent. Yeah.
Sorry.
I caught it.
All right, 2s. I dropped 2. I dropped 3. All right. Now
the
4s.
wound roll, which happens after roll.
Yeah. Hey, who knows? Could end up better. Could end up worse. Could end up the same.
I don't know what you rolled before, so I don't actually.
Me neither. Didn't even look. Didn't even bother. So.
Wounded guy and one more.
Yep.
Pull those ones.
Cool. And then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then we are going to we're going to shoot the custodian guard that are with Trajan into. Actually, we'll go ahead and fire here first into your
Screamers. Yep.
Yeah. So let's fire the wardens into the screamers. Spears. 2, 3, 3. All right. And these are 2s to hit. And these are 4s to wound. 3 wounds, -1.
Oh, you shot here, right?
Yep. And the screamers. Yep.
Excuse me. They love it.
Okay. You can stop making 4-ups now.
Nope. I'm gonna Uno Versard, the Custodes.
And then
Custodes, the 4-up army.
now we'll go to the custodian guard in the center with El Treasurino, and we'll start some shooting there.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay. So we'll fire our spears. All hit. Needing 5s, 6s. Nothing. Cool. I think my reroll wounds is only in melee.
No, it should be everything. So yeah, just
Make an attack. Yeah.
Yeah, just roll those again.
So 2.
Okay. And are you gonna be interested in your once per game double shoot.
Yeah, I think that's what we'll do right now.
I think so.
Okay, here comes the next round of it. Drop one. Reroll.
Because you still control it.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3 to 12. 9 to 12.
Oh, you have 12 on it?
Yeah.
Oh,
2 each.
I guess I fell back too far. All right.
Okay, that's fine. We'll just count those.
It didn't
as-
do anything.
Yeah. Yeah, because it was 2 squads on before.
Yeah. Well, I should have just left this guy on and the other guy on, but I didn't.
Yeah.
There's plenty of room to do that, but whatever. It doesn't matter.
It's okay.
Completely irrelevant. Trajan will throw his axe because he can do that.
Mm-hmm.
2. Whoops. Okay, cool. Good talk. And then...
He gets the double fire with them.
Oh, okay, cool. 1 hit.
Okay. I tried, man.
Yeah, I don't care. Literally could not care less. We're not here for that anyway. Oh, reroll wounds. There you go. There's 1 at -2. Cool. And then, I think that's all my shooting. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, combat or charging rather. Trading squad's gonna charge in there.
Mm-hmm.
We make it.
Now you control it for sure.
Yeah, indubitably. They're going to charge into both squads.
Both or all 3?
That's a good question. I kind of want to do all 3
Because
actually.
he's looking at what you can't see from the top down or from the front facing right now. The squad of screamers is lined up on this wall still. He's got like a 4-inch gap to the blood crushers, and then he's standing right in front of the ringmaster.
We'll go into all 3.
Okay.
5 will get us there.
We'll technically get you there.
So he's got to go this way because closest, right? And then 5 over to there. Ba-ching. And then 5 to yonder, and then 5 to yonder.
Has to base.
I guess there.
Yeah, you're fine because you're still in coherency.
Yep. And then the Alaris are going to try to charge your Nurglings.
Sure. Big
'Cause-
spicy deep strike 9.
Yep, because we could. And I have no CP, so cool. They're standing there. That is charges.
Mm-hmm.
Fights. I'm going to take to sustained or not to sustain. That is the question. We will take, I don't think I need it. Let's go -1 to be hit. Final answer.
2 Ringmasters, 1 Ringmaster.
Yeah. So here, we're going to start here. Blade Champ's going to go ahead and put attacks here. And then we'll put 1 of them here and then the other 2 into there.
Mm-hmm.
So here is
These guys are 2 each in this squad.
2
OC. I just have to check my
Yes.
shadow before we start
Yes.
fighting.
Yes.
Because we've got 5, 6, 7, 8
Mm-hmm.
to your 8. So
Tied.
tied. Okay. And then you took that one for sure.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay. So Blade Champion will start, and we're going to T4. I'm not winning on Tuesday no matter what I do. But I could do the flat 3 damage because every fail kills 1.
Sure does.
Or I could do the sustained hits 9 attacks. It's probably better to do that, right? Because no matter what, I'm winning you on 3s. Yeah, let's go with that one. No sustains. Oh, no, 1 sustain.
You got one.
Everything else hits. Cool.
Good start.
Yeah, not bad. And then 3s to win. That was not great. But we are where we are.
Damage?
1 each.
This was the screamers, yeah?
Yep, that's strange.
4s. You'll kill someone.
Cool.
I'll do that guy.
I like it. And then here are the 5 attacks from the wardens or from the warden into the tank,
Yep.
or the Renmaster. Drop 1. And then 5s and 6s. Don't think I have any rerolls or anything, so it should be just
Nope.
those.
I will, again, CP reroll to save his life.
Okay.
Oh, not there.
All right, sweet.
Oh, dude, another sword.
Ugh. And then, I have the 5 attacks. 10 attacks.
10 attacks, yeah.
Into the
Blood crushers.
blood crushers, hitting on deuces. Drop 2. Winning on 4s. It's pretty good.
All right. Yeah, I've got a wounded guy. 100% 4-ups?
Or you can do that. So it kills the wounded guy and then kills another guy?
Yeah, I'll
Cool.
take it.
Me too.
Not a problem.
Cool. And then, you can't interrupt anymore. So now we'll go to Trajan's unit. Trajan, actually, I'm going to start this time with a
guys.
different, I'm going to start with the Misericordia. You don't have anybody that's wounded, right?
I do.
So you got 2.
Mm-hmm.
In that case, we'll start with the spears. So I've got 1, 2, 3 spears, 1 Misericordia, and then Trajan. Okay, cool. Here are the spears.
Where he would be -1 to hit if Trajan didn't ignore modifiers for his unit.
Yeah. And then 4s, re-rolling everything. Thank God.
Yep, I was just going to do that for you.
Yeah. Much better.
4s.
Yep.
I wish it was rerolling everything.
Yeah. So kills 2 guys.
Okay.
Kills the guy that's wounded, and then.
Yep.
Then we'll go with the Misericordia. Twos. 4 hits. And 5s and 6s, re-rolling everything. Because this is only strength 5. There you go.
Damage 1?
Damage 1. Just need you to take at least 1. So then one of Trajan's gets through and kills a guy. Or another guy, I guess I should say. All right, El Trajino himself.
Only 6 attacks this time instead of the terrifying 12 with Moment Shackle.
Yeah, everything's fine. Hitting on deuces. Come on. There we go. Everything hits. And winning on 3s, rerolling everything. I like this a lot better than 4s. There you go. Invulnerables.
I like 4s.
All right. So
No, still
kills the wounded guy, kills another guy.
unfortunate.
So down to 1 in there.
Hmm?
Down to 1 guy in there.
No? 2?
Oh, there's okay. That's what I was asking. I couldn't see if there was another one. And then you'll be able to fight before me over with the dogs or the Renmaster. Your dealer's choice over there.
Certainly the Ringmaster.
Yeah, I would think.
No one's wounded on that side?
No.
Hellblades first?
Yep.
You took -1.
I did.
You still got a character in there.
Yep, -1 to wound.
So I am strength 6, 7, -1 to win, so 4. Rerolling everything because you've still got a character in there. 1 at AP 3.
1 at 4+ good.
And then 6. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s. AP
1 at 4+ good. Damage.
4.
Okay. Kills a guy.
That was some fabulous rolling.
Yeah, not bad. Okie dokie. What else we got? I guess it's back to me now, right?
Yeah.
Sweet. Let's see. We're going to. He's just got a blade. So I got 2 guys. Let's go 1, 2. Yeah, I guess we'll just go into dogs. Just try to kill off the dogs. Ye old pupperinos. Yeah, into the puppies. Threes. 4 saves.
They were already 4 5s.
They're all dead.
2 left.
There's 3 left, and you got 3 kills.
Okay. I'll get them in a second.
Yeah, I can grab them for you. Yeah, you got 1. Okay, cool. And then, we've got the blade champ, or not the blade champ, the shield captain. Sorry, I'll figure out what it is in a minute. The shield captain is going into the tank, of course. 7 attacks. Hitting on 2s. Cool. And wounding on 5s and 6s. 2 at -2.
Of course. He loves it.
1 damage.
You said 1 damage?
Mm-hmm. The sentinel blade is only a single damage on the shield captain.
Okay. My fight? All my fights, I guess?
Yeah.
So just these 2, or these 3?
Yeah.
We'll start there. Why not? Can't quite touch you. It's fine. Touch the guy next to him. Someone is wounded in that squad.
Yeah. There's a guy that's got 1 on him.
Okay.
Has taken 1 so far.
Hellblades. Fives. AP 2. Damage 2.
Okay. He goes to 3. Because that's a shield guy.
Sure. Uh, 2 AP 2. Damage 1.
Yep. Takes the last one.
Pile in. Not that it matters. Consolidate, that is.
Yep.
We'll start with the boys here. No one's wounded here. Oh, it's about the same either way.
Mhm.
2, 3, 4. Mounts. And 5s. On 4s because you have a character and you do a thing.
Yep.
4 at AP 3. Damage 3.
Okay. Kills 2. 1, 2.
Hellblades. Oh, so good. Almost. And on 4s again because you're got a character doing a thing. AP 4.
Okay. What's the damage?
4.
Okay, so first one is good. Second one, he kills. So it's just the blade champion left. Blink.
We will attempt to trap you in there. I think we do. Touch the objective. Touch the objective.
Screamers into said blade champion.
Mhm.
5s. Yeah, boys. On 4s. 1 AP2. Damage 2.
Let's see. Okay, just make sure I wasn't missing anything with him.
Yeah, he's pretty straightforward.
Yeah. He takes 2.
And those boys did basically nothing because I already did all that.
Mhm.
We started with him, so that should be it, right?
Yes.
Are you keeping Bring It Down?
No. I'm going to discard it for CP to make sure I have fights first on your turn.
Okay.
And no prisoners.
For 2 units. Rinmaster Hounds.
Cool. So
Discard. Bring it down. I score defend stronghold.
So it scores me 4, so 44.
44, and I am about to go to... am I holding that one, or even remotely close to holding that one back there?
This
Oh,
one
it
here?
doesn't matter. I'm going to have 10 either way.
No, you're not. And you have a battle shock here as well.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to
And
hold...
on your things in the middle.
I'm going to have 10 either way, so it's going to be
yeah.
44-39 after my primary and defense stronghold.
Cool.
And I will
You'll
draw...
go to 2 on CP. I will also be at 2 on CP.
yeah, just put me down to 1. I'm going to pick up units.
Okay.
Just have to decide which units. What are these girls, OC?
1 each, I think.
And you've got 4 of them on. Yep.
Makes that easier, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Because Bellacore can go up there and do that. Because... Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I don't think you'll finish him off. Battle Shock there, sure, whatever. They're fine. They need a Battle Shock. They kept the icon, so they'll be fine. The start of the phase, I don't have Shadow. So the 2 units we're going to pick up are the... I think we're just going to pick up both of these 2 over here.
Okay.
So they go back into Deep Strike.
Yep.
Then I draw cards. Cleanse. Convenient. Behind enemy lines.
Cool.
Convenient.
Yeah.
It has to be one I'm going to control. Oh, I don't like cleanse. Not
Yeah. Yeah. It's not great for you right now.
not super thrilled about that.
No.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah, everything's fine. See, you just say it with a smile on, and then it's fine. Yeah. Everything's fine. I feel fine.
So what is our what do you have left on that unit over there?
I have Shield Captain
Mm-hmm.
and 2 Wardens, and I have not healed back into that unit this game. Just for future reference, I've healed
Okay.
into here, and I've healed into Trajan's unit.
Is it once per game per unit?
Yes.
Is it really?
Yes.
Oh.
In the command phase.
The more you know. Okay. So you've got 3 times 4 is 12 OCs to my 9. Not
I'll double check it, but I'm pretty certain that that's correct.
cleanse, not battle shocked. Oh man. Okay, well that sucks because we don't really have a choice. So, battle shock.
You
for
cannot
that.
target the same unit with this strategy more than once per battle.
Oh, cool.
That's the restriction at the bottom.
Battle shock for that screamer over there, and I don't. We said I don't have. Oh, one more time. 2 and. So you've got 6 OC back there to my 4.
I have 6. Yes.
Okay. Even if the captain's 1, it's 4 to 5.
Correct.
for my 40 or 5.
Yes. I think the captain's 2, though. I think I looked at it already.
Screamers, Battle Shock. Fails horrendously. Of course he does. That's just lovely.
Shield captain is still 2.
Yeah, I figured. Blood Crushers in the middle. They pass with something that would have passed for the Screamers, who I actually cared about. It's fine though.
I'll
We
push
don't.
an actual Battle Shock token down there.
Oh sure.
Yeah. We have these from the Banff team down in San Antonio. And that one, I can't remember who I got it from. It might actually say on there, but it's too far to see now.
Okay. So how do we? That's gonna handle itself. He might as well, because now he's like that, to get away from that. And bam, that's not ideal. Because this will handle itself.
Do we finally get the epic battle in the center?
For what?
Trajan and Bellicor.
No.
Oh. I tried.
Because 9 minus. Yes, but you're not going to like it.
I'm not going to like it?
Mm-mm.
I'm fine with it. Either way. It's just more fun that way.
Yeah, yeah. I could do that instead. Because it's gonna be close. It's gonna
Close
be
game's a good game.
Yeah, but I've already made like a ton of mistakes that were kind of silly. Okay, I think I'm ready to move.
Okay.
Actual move.
Okay.
We are gonna fall back with this unit,
Okie dokie.
just like that. And I've got to test something before I do too much movement. Actually,
And what happened with Battle Shock here?
they passed.
They passed? Okay.
They rolled an 8 on leadership 6.
Okay, cool. I just didn't see it, so I didn't know for sure.
I think. So I can get to like there, which would leave Nerdlings the ability to do that. Yep. Nope, that's exactly what I want.
Oh, I've been making a mistake too. That stinks.
What?
I forgot the shield captain gives me 2 katas.
Oh, that he does.
Yeah.
That he does.
I forgot the lethal hits. So I could have done a little bit more to your Ringmaster on the throne.
I think it's almost always sustained, in my opinion. But that's just me.
Yeah.
We'll do a flyover mortal wound with my screamer.
Oh, I take it.
Do I do it to you? I don't.
Oh, all right. Well, then never mind. It's 4+, right?
It's
Like the wraith.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just like that. So they fell back. You didn't do anything with your flyover mortals. You can't. So that's fine. Oh. Do they have... Do we have like a 6-inch marker?
No.
Okay, I'm just going to pick up Bellicor then.
Okie dokie.
So that's going to be the easiest way to do this. Oh, shame. Okay, that's fine. Because I started the turn with 1 CP or 2?
1 because you spent 1 at the end of my turn. The one you had at the end of my turn to
Okay.
pick up your 2 units.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we're gonna do it this way. So I'll spend my... Man, that's lame. Okay,
Spin your last CP.
I am, yeah.
House out of 3.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Welcome to my house. Oh, make it the cool ones. Hello. And then a big spicy 9 back here. Oh, I've got behind enemy lines. I forgot. Where's your...
From that corner to center point.
Okay.
So if you're behind these buildings, you're in.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Because I already drew deploy, so we want to be...
Where you can get within 9 in case you get investigate.
Yeah.
We know what's up.
I know what's going on.
Oh yeah, we do.
I know something here and there.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's movement.
Okay.
Time to start my terrifying shooting phase with Bellacore.
Shooting into.
Trajan squad.
Oh, into treasure spot. Okay.
Yeah, cool. Do you want to do that?
Yeah.
Bellacore. He will do his overcharge profile.
Cool. And you are out of CV now. Yeah, I gotta mark that down.
Yes. That many. AP3 ignore cover. And same as we discussed before, there were a few devastators.
It's 1 each, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Takes a guy out. Let's see. Just to be streamlined, I'll just say it's one of the 4 wound guys.
Sure.
Unfortunate, but I'll just do it that way. Just
That's
keeps
fine.
it easy.
Screamer charging. Look, he made it. Bellacore
Oh, it
charging.
can fall back in charge?
No, they stayed engaged. He
Oh,
was,
that's right.
He was battle shocked.
He was battle shocked. That's right. Yeah.
Bellacore is terrifying too. Makes it.
His terrible 2s.
Yeah. Nurgling's charging. Look at that. Exactly what we needed. This dude, who may or may not actually be able to fit there, so we're just going to roll it and see what happens. A 6. So if I do fit, I think I can make it. Yeah, by quite a bit. Move your tail. That looks to be within
Yeah,
1
you're
inch.
fine. You're good.
So there's your wound. I'm not wounded. They are already engaged.
Mhm.
Did you bump that screamer in?
Oh, no, but
Yeah, we know.
yeah, we know it's there.
He's in there.
There you go.
Yeah, perfect. Just like that. Yes, just like that. Okay. It is
Fight phase.
the start of the fight phase.
Yeah, we're gonna do -1 to be wounded,
-1 damage.
or -1 to hit. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
And then back there, we're also going to do the bonus attack stratagem
Okay.
because I've not used it the whole game and I've had free CP every single round.
Oh, the shield captain free CP. Forgot about that too.
Yeah, I know.
Basically, we just forgot about the shield captain.
But yeah, basically he hasn't existed. Yeah. And then I'm going to spend my 2 CP to fight first in the front and center.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nothing happens. You don't pile in.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, you see what I did there, didn't you? So
I want to though.
what Will has just realized is that I move blocked Trajan with Nurglings. So the Nurglings are where they are based him. Trajan is further than an inch away from Bellacore, so all he would get is 5 Guardian attacks.
How many attacks does Belcor have?
6 D6 plus 1 damage.
Sure. Yeah, I'm not so worried about that. It's just the number of attacks. And he hits on 2s, but he'll be on 3s.
No, strength 14.
He hits on 2s, but
Mhm.
he'll be on 3s.
Oh, yes.
Yes, because of my kata. Okay.
And I am. Oh no, sorry. You've got your Vexilla still, so it's 9 to 8 at the moment.
Yeah.
So you'll still control it for your reroll wins.
Yep.
And while he's thinking about that, I've actually done something similar with that singular screamer over there. I knew he was going to do -1 hit, so the screamer's probably not going to kill anything. But it prevents 2 of the models from piling into the
Well,
ring map.
one of them's already based into you.
Yeah, but it prevents the other 2 from fighting him at all.
No, this guy could still pile in over there.
Yes,
The-
to get closer to the screamer. Oh, he could do it, but you could just go right there in the middle.
Correct.
So it prevents one guy from going in. So it helps, in my opinion.
So it's still start of the fight phase. So before
Mhm.
I do fights first, I'm going to go ahead and say. Like, I kind of want to say lethals, but I will say sustained here.
So he's getting an extra kata like that we just mentioned that we were
With the
forgetting.
shield captain, yeah.
The
I'm
shield
gonna act
captain.
like he exists now. Is basically
Actually,
jumping
no. It gets better. Once per game, you can get all 3 with the shield captain, right?
no. Each phase you just get an extra one. Each fight phase, you just get to choose another one. Yeah, look it up. If I'm wrong, I would happily take all 3. And then I've already said that they're getting the bonus attacks. So, and because they're below half strength, I will have +2 attacks to each model in the unit.
Once per game, you get all 3.
Oh, really? All right, I'll take all 3 then.
So max katas from the shield captain.
Yeah, all the katas.
-1 to hit on everybody else.
Yep. So I think I'm actually going to fight first over here and see if I can't really take this guy down a couple pegs. Because I'm not worried about that over there. And then I don't think you'll kill these 2 and Trajan with only 6 attacks.
They're
D6 +1 damage.
They're lethal hits of it.
Again.
Yeah.
I just need you to fail like 2 and then wound with 3, and
Yeah.
then you won't kill them all. Because I'll save 1 or 2 of those. So
Yeah.
I'm fine with all of those things happening.
The math of hammers.
Yeah. And then Trajan can kill the nerdlings.
So we are still doing a fight first, just with
Just
shield
here.
captain Warden's Guard.
Correct.
Got
Yep. So we will do that, and so we'll go with the shield captain squad.
Mm-hmm.
So, like we said, shield captain's going to pile in right there. I'm going to have 1 into the
screamer,
and 1 into the Ringmaster, +2 attacks because they're below half strength, and then all of the katas. So here we go. This is into the screamer, sorry.
Yep.
So 1, 2, 3, and these are also lethals. Missed with 1, but I'm adding that back. And then these are going to wound you on 3s. That many on your screamer.
he'll be fine.
Yeah, everything's fine.
He's supposed to be
He's
fine.
very dead. All right, and then this is the other warden into your Ringmaster. There is 1 so far. I dropped that, but it comes back for an explosion. So, or sustain rather. Then we're going to wound you on 5s and 6s. There is that.
He loves it.
Cool. And then the shield captain itself is going to do some stuff and some things. There we are. Okay. So 7 attacks are going to become 9 attacks. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hitting on 2s, looking for lots of 5s and 6s, or 6s really. All hit no 6s. That's great. Perfect. And then 5s and 6s. Oh, there we go. There's 3.
This was shield captain, so damage 1.
Yeah, damage 1. Yep.
Take 2.
Cool.
And I'll pull the screamer.
Yeah. No worries.
So it's all of my fights from here. All of my fight first from here. So I don't think it particularly matters what order I go in.
So you'll have a
Yeah.
fight here.
Blade of Blood. -1 to hit.
Mhm.
3s because you are not with the rest of the squad anymore. Rerolling because you are still a character. AP your invul. He's dead.
Yep.
If I was wounded, I would regain D6 wounds because I killed a character or monster unit with my Rinmaster.
Bloop.
There's not really a pile in for me to make. I consolidate. No, because that would put me on the train, so we're not going to do that. He's just going to stand still.
Okay.
No other. Nurglings first. Funny enough, because then if you fail a couple of ones, it is D6 +1 damage on Be'lakor. So there's a possibility if I roll low that it's just the first one.
Yeah.
Nurglings. 2 lethal hits.
Cool.
Or you cannot fail any of them.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's all done. Be'lakor fighting. Yep, you were right. Jeez.
And
Of course.
we are okay. Cool. 4 up invuls. I'm gonna take the first one on the non-shield. Good, and then non-shield again. Okay, so you can kill the shield guy if you roll a 2 or higher.
Please don't.
Okay.
4 damage.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it turns out Bellacor's melee isn't that scary. As a note, you're gonna have a coherency issue now. Your guy's gonna die.
Oh, then I had to put it on the other one.
Yeah, and I rolled a 4, so it's the same. It works
Yeah,
out
yeah,
the same.
I think I'm actually okay with keeping the spear instead. So I wasn't even looking at that. There we go.
Because you should be good, because you should have been on either side of the Nurglings.
Yeah. Yep. Cool. So spear into
Into Nurglings?
into Bellacrino.
I tried.
I mean, I'm tempted, but no. So 5 attacks, 2s, and 5s and 6s. Take that. Oh, reroll all wounds.
Yeah.
Start of the phase. I had it. Nope.
Yeah, because control is check to start and end.
Yep.
2 damage each.
Yes.
Oh,
How many did you fail?
Just 2. 2 of the
Oh,
4.
okay.
Perfectly average.
Sweet. Like it. All right. Trajan. 6. All right. Hitting on 2s. That's cocked. That was weird. And then winning you on your T10.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 4s. Rerolling all wounds. All right, 5 saves. In bowl. 3 each. Could kill him if you fell all.
You were fighting Nurglings.
Oh,
Remember?
yeah. Oh, yeah. Never mind. Yeah. Two and most of the last one.
Yep.
Cool.
That.
Cool.
Okay. And then a Rinmaster back there.
Yeah.
And I did not control that, so he's not shadow for his. There's 2 regular guys left.
Yes.
Hellblades. On 3s.
For what that's worth.
Yes.
Because I'll forget. That's more.
Oh,
for
I
Legion use.
absolutely will.
Yeah. We looking back and think, oh, there's still a guy.
4 is rerolling everything. Character unit.
Mhm.
Come on. 4 at AP 3. Damage 3.
I guess I gotta roll them 2 at a time.
2 at a time.
Okay. And then the last 2 on the shield captain are good.
Oh, just stay there. I might kill him still.
Okay.
Blade of Blood on 3s because he did -1. On it would technically be 4s because the unit lives until they're not. Because it's a single activation. Rerolling because you're still a character unit. 4 at AP3. Damage 4.
Okay, he's dead.
I regain D6 wounds when I kill a character unit. In the box.
Irrelevant.
I'm wounded.
No, irrelevant.
Oh.
Like, doesn't matter how many wounds you have now.
Oh, back to full. We'll just do it that way. And that was his.
They start with 10.
9.
wounds? Oh, 9. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so I overhealed.
Yep.
I will get closer to the objective that way.
So I already know where I messed up, besides forgetting a bunch of my rules. But
Yeah.
Just-
The
should
same
have
thing.
just killed the Grandmasters. If I just kill the Grandmasters, your whole army, I think, falls apart. I think that was the mistake. Against mine.
So
Like, your army gets way worse.
kind of.
Yes.
And like, your other stuff is not what killed anything. It was only your Renmasters. So if I just kill your Renmasters, like, you lose, I think. Like, hands down. I think I could, because I don't care how long I'm stuck in combat with them. Like, it's going to take them so long to chew through one of these units at -1 to hit.
Mm.
And if you're losing the +1s to wound and everything else, like, good night. It's over. So, yeah, I think that's where I made the mistake. I just went after your units instead of going after your Renmasters.
So you really only had a couple of chances where you had the choice to
I
do.
had at least 3 rounds of combat that I should have put into there,
Okay.
also with lethal hits,
Mm-hmm.
and you only had 6 wounds left. So, like, I should have killed it.
Yes. On
Same
that one
thing
for
over
sure.
here. Like, when I charged back in, I should have just charged and killed this instead of trying to put anything into anything else.
Oh yeah, that one you could have.
Yeah, like, I easily could have killed both of them.
This I think it was actually a huge mistake because even splitting attacks to the screamers. Like I get it's
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it was just all a mistake. I should have just gone into the
Mm-hmm.
Renmaster, killed it, and then I'm not afraid of anything else that you have over here.
Yeah, because the -1 to hit. Just
Because then I can also just consolidate into you, so you don't get mortal wounds on the charge. And
don't get lance.
correct, like, then you're just bad.
Mm-hmm.
You're just a bad unit at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Against me, because I just go, oh, -1 to hit. So, yeah, that's definitely where I messed up. Just target the Renmasters, take them out, and then your army efficiency goes right in the sticker.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. But we know for next time. So,
I'm trying to decide if I'm keeping cleanse or not.
doesn't matter now. You can keep anything you want.
Yeah, I'll keep it. Just
Yeah, because you're gonna max it next turn.
Yeah.
There's no way you don't. So, cool. That's it, right?
mm-hmm.
Okie dokie. Let's see.
So that puts me up to 44. Your turn starts, and you are on nothing.
Plus, I was spending a lot of CP that I shouldn't have.
I think the fight first was the right choice most of the time.
No. So I was saying, like,
Oh, the heals.
I could have healed back into that unit for free,
Mhm.
2 turns in a row. Like, I had the opportunity twice in a
okay.
row when I didn't
Oh,
do it
is
the
that one of
first
your
time.
is that one of your battle tactics?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think that's what I looked at. Let me see. I think it is. Oh no, it is an epic deed. Sorry, no, that was not the one. But
The extra attacks
the extra tax, yeah,
with the extra kata that we were forgetting.
yeah.
It makes a difference.
Yeah. I would have killed everything over there at least a turn sooner, and
Yeah.
then I wouldn't have missed a turn of primary over there, which I still scored 10 anyway. But
Like our Custodes Sisters game where I was leaving one thing or here or there, wounded or alive, because I was forgetting my sustained
Yeah.
the whole game.
yeah. But that's part of the problem when you do this.
Pick up a house army.
Well, I can't remember one set of rules from another because you end up playing so many armies.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? It's like you're just inundated with information. So,
Absolutely.
yeah, that's why before we go to events, we have to like
Practice.
practice
With your action.
3-4 games with one army.
Yeah.
With like very
Yeah.
minor changes to anything.
Yeah, so I went to the event this weekend with this list with 0 practice with this version of it with all
Right,
the blood
right,
crushers.
yeah.
So my
At least it was only one unit though that you didn't like have a ton of reps with, which was just
yeah, it's
you've played with the blood crushers, just not with
Yeah,
18 of them. Yeah.
and having played all the reps I had with demons themselves, I think
Right.
it was still good because the movement shenanigans don't
Mhm.
change.
Right. Yeah. It's within 6. Here's how shadow works. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's just where do I put the scalpel to carve things out?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
don't know if corn is scalpel.
I have not healed into this unit.
Correct.
I have healed into that unit, so I
Mhm.
will probably go ahead.
Do you want to
and
draw cards first to see if it changes your decision?
It's not going to.
Okay.
I don't think. I can, but I don't think it's going to. Assassination of overwhelming force.
Okay.
Rendmasters are characters.
Absolutely.
Cool. Yeah, so I will just go ahead and heal into this unit
Okay.
and bring one of my guardians back. Nope, not that. There he is. Like that right there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go that way.
Yep, we'll go towards the Rendmaster. Cool. And so that will leave me at 0. You'll be at 1.
And I am up to 44.
And you are up to 44. Tied it up.
And round 4.
Yep. And we are top of 4.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Which brings me to my round 4 game that I played at Clutch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, it was an interesting match. So I had played the matchup I'm about to describe before, but with a different version of the list. So I had played big demons into it because I played my roommate, the one who provided us the Custodes armies before. He took to the event Endless Swarm. He had 162 models in his list. Endless Swarm Tyranids. Squad of Gargoyles, I think it was 3 Hormagaunts, 3 Termagants, 20 mans.
Mm-hmm.
And then, a Death Leaper, some Raveners, some Exocrines, and a Hive Tyrant. And oh boy, that list is absolutely just a slog of stuff. So it turned into one of those things, though we played on Vital Grounds, there were just 2 in no man's land. What his list likes to do, the Endless Swarm, if you haven't played against it, because they have reactive moves every time one of the models, a model in a unit dies, but the unit doesn't die. So like, what activates and kills 20 models at once, even if they're Termagants, right? Nothing. Trying to figure out your advanced distance.
Well, yeah. I was trying to see if I come around the side, if it's better, or if just rolling a 4 or higher on the advance gets me in here. But
Because you're basically in the wall.
yeah. I'm also looking at some other possibilities.
Yeah.
But I do think that this is. It's honestly probably going to be better if I come back here anyway.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. That's why I end up consolidating away from you, because I was like, I don't want none of that in my life. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what the Endless Swarm likes to do, though, is it likes to go first, and it likes to clog up the midfield where you are just stuck dealing with 1,000 models till the end of time. So by the time you, even though you're going to table it almost, by the time you do, you've scored nearly 0 primary in like the first 2, 3, 4 turns.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just obscene. That being said, I went first. I played on the line with 18 Blood Crushers and 12 Flesh Hounds. And I advanced everything turn 1.
I still scored primary here because it was sticky, correct?
No, I've got 3 on
And they're...
OC2.
Oh, okay. So sticky's gone. Okay.
Yeah.
Because the sticky was still there, I wasn't sure.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, sorry, I forgot to pick it up.
So we'll do that.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been worth going back there if that was the case.
Yeah.
Or I would have tried for an 8-inch deep strike charge, because they have a banner as well.
Right. Okay. Cool. I think that's that. That Nurgling is on 1 wound, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. That matters. Because we're going to try to kill it,
Okay, I'm interested to see
I
this.
think. Let's see. All right. So we have... I still can't shoot you, though, because you're in combat
Correct.
with a psychic attack, because it's still an attack. So I'd have to use an ability. Okay.
You
That's what I was thinking.
fall
about.
back with Trajan.
That's not happening.
I tried.
Let's see.
Tried to get him to go for it.
Loan up on Kyrie or Draxus.
Draxus.
Let's see. Da, 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 da. Okay. Well, in that case, we'll just go ahead and throw it at the Nurgling squad.
Sure.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, because her shooting, if I remember correctly, is actually kind of obscene, and she might pick up the squad.
Maybe. 6 attacks. Hitting on 3s. Sustain hits 2. So I miss with 1, but I get sustain hits 2. And these are strength 6, so I'll wound you on 2s. So 4 at no minus. Flat 2 each.
There's 1 base left.
Cool. And then we're going to now shoot the Dire Singer, Dirge Singer there as well. So 4 shots. All hit.
They are not infantry.
They are not, yeah. So I will need 3s to wound. But that is 3 instances of devastating wounds, 2 damage each.
You hand me Nurglings?
Yes. Okay.
Thanks.
There's that.
Appreciate the help.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, whoop, sorry about that.
My bad.
Okay, that worked swimmingly.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're going to send 8d6 flamer shots into your deals here.
They have a flamer each.
Yeah, they each have a flamer.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's 4
Why?
flamers each. Witch Seeker Flamer. I'm just going to roll them all together.
It's fine.
Because there's no blast or anything.
Yeah, and you're not gonna. The first half won't kill you out of line of sight either.
Right, yeah. That was pretty decent. So
It is
12,
damage 1. Okay, yeah, you're not gonna kill yourself out of line of sight.
15, 25.
Below my toughness
29.
and damage 1.
Can I have 4 of your dice, please? Sure. So 29. Strength 4, so I'll need 5s and 6s.
Actually,
reasonable.
it kind of looks good.
Yeah, not bad. I mean, considering it was 5s and 6s. There's a 4.
Because what should you get out of 29? Nearly 10.
Um,
Slightly less than 10, and you got 11.
yeah.
So above average.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Uh,
Because 30 would be.
I don't have armor
10.
saves. 5 ups.
1, 2, 3,
3.5.
3.5. All right, cool. I'll take it. Better than a poke in the eye with a sharp stick. And then. Go ahead and take a battle shock test here.
2 battle shock test.
Yes.
If I pass the first one,
Yes.
I pass. I pass.
Your.
Banner makes me leadership 6.
Oh, okay. That's surprising on demon troops. Okay, cool. Now.
That's what makes all of these units so good, because it's the same
Oh,
thing.
I still have shots from these 2 guys in here into there.
Sure.
Sorry.
No, you're
That's
good. We're
Yeah.
talking, doing this, that, and the other.
Yep. So Custodian Guard. I'll have 1 spear
Okay.
in there. 1 hit. Nothing.
Do
Cool.
you, was that a 2?
Yes.
Okay. Because I control it right now. Otherwise, you'd reroll wins.
You don't actually.
OC3.
I have 6 on the objective.
Then reroll your 2?
Yeah.
Oh, because you healed
Still
the model
nothing.
back. I forgot.
Yeah, I brought 'em.
I'm looking at 2 guys, and I'm like,
Yeah.
you've got 1 guy over there.
Yeah. No, it's 2 now.
And you've still got the Vexilla. Or if you didn't, it still doesn't matter, because it'd be...
Yeah, I do have it. So now the Misericordia.
Did it wound? I wasn't
Or no,
watching.
I'm sorry, that's melee. Sorry. So nothing else. All right, cool. And then, but I
Guess
do
that.
have the Alaris. So let's go ahead and shoot spears. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna take a quick peek, just make sure I can see with everything.
I think so, but if you've got any AP 0, I will get a cover save.
I do have everything. These are not AP 0, so we'll roll these first. Here are shots. And then I will need 6s. There's only strength 4. 1. -1.
Damage.
2. So here's the 5d6 grenades. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So should be that.
Oh, and these are AP 1 as well. Never mind.
Oh, you've got. All right, well, so 4, 5, 10, 15. Cool. 2's the hit,
6 is the wound, baby.
and then 6s.
The Ringmasters are surprisingly durable. Three
4.
4
-1.
in the box. So 3 out of the
3, yeah. Then. Cannot shoot into combat.
Mm-mm.
They are not pistols, so that's good. All right, cool. I think we're on charges.
Okay, he's got 4 wounds left back there.
That's fine. That unit's going to charge into him. The guard.
Mhm.
Then we're going to also send the Alaris in there.
Mhm.
I think I need a pretty high roll. I don't think a 5's going to get it.
I don't think a 5's going to get it.
7
and 7 and a 5.
Yeah, the 7 makes it with these guys, which is fine. It's really the ones I wanted to make it.
Yes.
The Alaris was a little bit of overkill, but
I don't think so. Because if you hadn't shot there, there's a possibility you don't kill me, and now you almost certainly should, unless I just wildly spike.
I'm just saying, like, them having to charge now is a little bit of
yes,
overkill.
yes.
Yeah. And then we're already in combat there.
Mhm.
No other charges. Cool.
Sisters. I don't know if their melee is good or not.
Nope. They'll stand there and take it.
Okay.
I mean, they have a. Yeah. No, they're good. They're gonna stay there.
Okay.
Cool. Good talk. Now, let us do some fighting. So back there, you do not have enough to interrupt Kata. We're going to take...
More attacks, more better.
I know, but I also want to just put you on the -1. Mainly just because of the center. If it wasn't for the center, I would be...
Oh, because of Bellacore. I see what you're doing.
Yeah, I would be
man.
much less inclined to do that.
That's a question. Now I see your dilemma.
Mm-hmm. So I think we will... go with sustain hits.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we will go with sustain hits. Actually, no, we won't. There's no reason to. I'll just do the -1. We'll keep -1. Cool. All right. So in the back we have the 5 attacks from that and 5 more from the other one. Okay. So these are the 2 attacks from the spears. So hitting on 2s. All hit. And winning on 5s and 6s. Re-rolling everything because we are a guard squad on an objective that we control. Yeah, let's see what you do with that, Ringmaster.
Corn cares not where the blood flows from.
As long as it flows from you, I'm good.
There's no way that I'm going to CP reroll 5
5,
dice.
yeah. Do you have Deadly Demise?
Mounted.
Okay. Okay.
Do not.
Cool. So there's that one. And then
Though honestly, I wish I did.
You have fight here in the middle.
And you did go -1. No, you went sustained.
No, I went -1.
You went -1.
Yeah. Because I had 6s in that.
Oh yeah, that's why.
Yeah,
Because
I
I was
did,
talking.
no.
I was saying I was gonna live.
Yep. No.
Bellicor, because it'd be unwise to swing with the Nurgling first.
I mean, you could.
Bellicor. 2 lethals. That might be it, baby.
Maybe. 4 up, invul. Oh, 4 up, invul. No, of course. 1 or 2. Yeah.
Is that it?
It's not, I guess. Yeah. It's supposed to be because of the thing, but yeah,
Okay.
no worries.
So the
it's
other
dead.
4 on.
So the other 4 on Trajan. Fails 2.
You've got to feel no pain, I think, right?
Yes. So
In the
3 so
box?
far.
Don't think it's gonna kill you.
7 so far. I think it's a 5 up.
I think you've got a 5 up.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
And if at 7 wounds, you're definitely not gonna die.
Past 3 of them, so it takes 4. Do you want me to roll to kill this Nurgling?
With Trajan,
Yeah.
does he ignore modifiers when he doesn't have a squad anymore?
Yes.
No, only when he's leading the unit. So you've only got 6 attacks on minus. Yeah. Oh wait,
No, I have sweep.
does he? Does he really?
I think so.
No.
6 attacks, whatever. it's irrelevant.
At -1.
Sure, he's gonna kill him. Oh no. 2s.
Two 6s.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you get out of here
Look.
with all that mess.
Look. It was closer than you made it sound. Do you want to pile into Bellicor?
100%. Yeah, we're gonna base you actually, so you can't move unless you fall back.
Okay.
Cool. So we get overwhelming force.
For 1, 2.
Yep, and we get assassination.
I sure do.
Though I didn't really want to. Can I not score something that I scored?
No.
No? Huh, that's unfortunate. I was hoping to ditch one of those and
Mm-mm.
get a CP off of it.
Mm-mm.
Yep. Okay, cool. That is
So
it for me.
We've got Cleanse still. And Bellicor's not in danger of a battle shock. I'm going to spend my 1 CP. I think we just pick up these 2.
Cool. What's Bellicor's
10.
No. His OC value.
5.
Okay.
Because they're not in danger of battle shock either. Because I need. Yep, that's fine. 1, 2. And then I will stay at 1 CP. I will draw engage on all fronts. But
Okay.
I will score 10 primary, so it should be 54-54.
Cool.
Engage on all fronts. And cleanse, which I kept from last round.
Yep.
So you just scored assassinated and overwhelming. I drew cleanse and engage.
Cool.
So we've got 1, 2. They're not in need of a battle shock by any standard. Can you cleanse when you're battle shocked? You cannot. So I'm gonna actually. You want to go spend my CP? I'm gonna auto pass here, because even though it's on a 5+, I'm not gonna risk it because I want cleanse.
You're gonna do it with Bellicor?
No. I'm gonna auto pass the blood crushers.
Oh, the Blood Crusher. Okay. I didn't know who was on. That was more the question.
Yeah, the blood crushers because they need they're below half. Bellicor's above half still anyway.
Cool. Got it.
Oh, I could just do reroll wounds or reroll saves, and then I could save my CP for something else.
Yeah, I forgot another thing that would have denied you quite a few points and scored me some more points too.
Hey, actually,
way.
I take it back. Give me my CP back.
Okay.
Wait, no. Who went first?
I did.
You did, so I wouldn't have known that. Never mind.
Okay.
Because one of the options I can choose with Bellicor is reroll battle shocks within 6 inches.
Oh, okay.
So a 5-up rerolling, I would have probably trusted.
It's fine though. They're fine. They're
But
fine.
you would have had to chose that at the start of my turn.
Start of the battle round, yeah.
Yeah.
No battle shock, no battle shock. You boys will just come hide over here because you can't go up and down anyway. So we are engaging on all the fronts here. We'll go back here. Within 9. Or 9 plus 17. Right, because I can move 8 inches past that line and be wholly within 9. Sticky. So engage, and we need that quarter back there.
Coming over here.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Let me switch to that way you do it.
I think I'm just going to come stand behind this building.
Okay.
Because as long as I 22, 19, 22, 25, Because if 3 guardians think they're going to come dig me out of this building, they can seriously consider it.
Oh, you're talking about custodian guard?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so that sets me up for engage and cleanse. I think we are done moving.
Cool.
I'm going to cleanse with screamers here and blood crushers here.
Shocked.
I know. I know. And then we are going to shoot with Bellacore into combat with Trajan.
Cool.
We will continue to overcharge.
Yep.
-1 for melee. Almost forgot. So you have a feel no pain now, so that matters.
Yep.
So those are single devastating. This is armor saves.
Normal or minus?
-3.
Okay, so still involves.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
So you can take 5 up feel no pains on those
Yep,
and
5
4
ups. Whoops. Up. Okay. In the tray, please. Okay. All right. So take 2.
and then 4 ups for those because they're dev.
So take 3 total. He is down to 1.
My hazardous check. Should I pass? I will charge with plague bearers into. How close am I to the second unit?
So I think a double 1 would get it there, and here I think you need a 2, or excuse me, a 3 on the dice.
3 on the dice is +1 to charge with the banner, so a 2 as well.
Okay.
So I'll charge both.
Okay. And I think we'll probably overwatch you.
Yeah, I think so.
Actually, no, I won't,
You
because
want-
Trajan's going to fight first, and I can give him +1 to wound.
Yeah, it's 2 CP. Because it's the same as an interrupt.
It is not. It is 1 CP.
That's +1 to wound.
That's what I just said. I'm going to give him +1 to wound
Oh,
because I'm going to fight you first because it's an ongoing combat.
yes.
Yeah.
Ongoing in my turn. Sorry, I thought you meant pay for fight first.
No. Just going to +1 to wound you.
And then someone has to stay in the middle there. It's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Oh, let's try to actually kill someone off. And I'm not basing with everyone because when it would break coherency requirements, it breaks the.
Yep.
No longer requires you to base. Okay, that should be all of my charges. Because they're cleansing. I would love to just charge Trajan and finish them off with charge mortals, but it's not an option to fail your actions anymore, so.
Yep.
So just my 1 charge.
Cool.
1, 2, 3, forward to the far squad.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay. Never mind. You said you weren't doing lethals or Overwatch.
Oh, and my kata, I am going to do the +1.
Okay.
Or the sustained, I mean. Not
Toughness.
-1. 3. Or no, I'm sorry. I think they are 4, actually. They're weird. Like, I see sisters like that, and I'm like, oh, no, they're 3, but
I
I
know.
think they're 4. Oh, they are 3. Okay.
3 at AP1 on that squad.
3 at AP1.
Mm-hmm.
So 4 ups. 3 die.
There's 1, 2, 3 on the other squad. That's a handful of lethal hits. 5 at AP1 to the other squad.
Okie dokie. Lose 3.
And then, no, I'll just do that, I guess.
Yeah, I was like, does it matter?
No, apparently not.
It really doesn't.
And you were correct. So you will be fighting Bellicor before me. Or
Yes.
Trajan will.
Yep.
Slayer of Nightmares for 1 CP.
Yes. No sustains. Of course. Because why would I? 3s. And I still roll 3 that don't do anything. Cool.
I say both.
I'm shocked.
I know.
Not at all, actually.
Sustained or -1, I'm sorry.
I did sustain.
2s.
Because he's at 1 wound. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
There's 2 lethals. 2s. 4 total. Please don't.
He's dead.
You're not getting that many Philippines. And
I wasn't going to roll him anyway.
I'm on the token already anyway, so I cannot consolidate anywhere.
I played poorly. I deserve to lose.
You get to fight back with sisters if you care.
I don't.
That might kill the wounded one.
I don't.
Okay,
Cool.
I max my secondaries. And then I think we can figure it out because you score top of turn.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't think there's any one or anything else that I could kill or do anything
You just want to see what cards you draw?
to matter. Sure. Yeah. Why not? Engage and investigate. Cool. Those are both irrelevant. Sweet.
You just
I don't score any more points.
pass. If you pass either battle shock here, then you just fall back and exist because I can't kill you.
You're talking about for engage?
Yeah, because they're close enough. They just have to advance that way. You're already in that corner.
Yeah, sure.
Battle shock.
First one, they fail. Second one, they fail. Cool.
Now don't roll your what are those tests called? Desperate breakouts.
Oh, sure. First one, second one.
Good.
Second one. Cool. It mattered not anyway.
Investigating.
Whether they're alive or dead, it does not matter. Yeah. So
Baby engage.
there's nothing to do. Okay. Cool. I'm done. Just not gonna waste any time.
Yeah.
For anyone.
We pick those up. I draw cards. Let's say. And pick those up. Investigate, assassinate. I'm not. Oh, all of your character. Oh, I'd have to kill Draxus, which we're not even gonna pretend is a thing. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep, because you'll have these coming over here. Well, I don't know if these what their base move is 5. I don't know if the back of your base is within. 14.
No. I picked up this unit too because they're both.
Oh,
in
so you
shadow.
just bring them in.
three,
Over.
yeah, just 3-inch deep strike.
Yep. Okay.
And those guys run that way. They're fast enough.
Yeah, they'll make it. And then that you've already measured that to go back there. So cool.
So if you will go plug us in.
Yep.
For
Final scores.
oh my God, 72 to 97.
Cool.
Because I added your controlling at the start of your turn and controlling at the end of your turn, and a baby engage.
Yep. Cool. Yeah. Final score. Final thoughts.
There it is.
Yeah.
I think with like someone who plays Custodes on the daily,
Oh
this
yeah.
might have been a different match.
I think it would have been very different.
That being said, I'm glad I got a chance to do this because I made some mistakes too. Like the early on. So what I did late rounds where I move blocked with Nurglings, there was a chance to do that early, which would have been dramatic. There was also one of your early charges where the Flesh Hounds could have heroicked for free, which potentially could have gave me some significant punchback or made you split attacks or something. So there's, little things here and there where.
The only problem with move blocking with Nurglings is if you had brought them out, I would have had lots of shots into them.
Yeah.
Because that other unit was here.
Not move blocking.
the first time you
You charge me.
you fought first and did that big damage, that you killed like 4 of the 6 who charged.
Uh-huh.
I could have done the same thing where only like 3 or 4 of them would have fought instead of all 6.
I mean, they
if
were.
if you base them, it's if you base them anyway. It
Yeah.
just saying it was a mistake.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, you would have had to have a big charge roll though, because my guys were here, and your Nurglings would have like come to here and then had to charge way over here.
Yeah. There's a world where it exists.
So yeah, like if you roll like a 10 or an 11 on a charge, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe it's relevant.
There's a world where it exists.
My Alaris, like 325 points of my list was completely useless and ineffective because I misplayed them. They rapid ingress for free.
That's the other ones.
I will show you.
The Venatari is who you're thinking about.
Once per battle at the end of the opponent's turn, so you're not within engagement range, you can. Oh, they go up and down.
Oh, they teleport.
Yeah, so I shouldn't.
Oh, that's
even,
cool.
I shouldn't even put them off the board. I should have just left them on the board.
Probably. Yeah.
Shouldn't even put them in deep strike. But yeah, I didn't play with 325 points on my list. Is the effective thing here.
Yeah.
In addition to like horrifically misplayed the shield captain.
Mm-hmm.
I overextended even coming for this one. I should have just castled on the 3 like I always do, but I didn't.
Yeah, because it would have been a lot harder to dig out behind that wall because
Right.
the blood crushers are mounted, so they don't go through walls.
Right.
So I'm
yeah.
having to get maybe 1 unit
Yeah,
around.
yeah. Yep. It was just more, we're not playing for anything, so
Yeah.
send them in and see what happens, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But, see how durable they are.
They are durable, especially with the
for
minus
sure.
1 to hit.
Yeah.
-1 to hit really does some.
Well, and like
work.
we discussed already, not to rehash it, but like if I had just focused on your Renmasters, I think it's a very different game, even with all of the mistakes and not using my rules and all of that happened.
Very possibly, yes.
I think very easily it would have been a very different game. Had I focused down over there or focused down over here on that first round of combat, because I think this could have been completely flip flopped had I just taken out the Renmaster.
Yeah,
in
maybe.
combat.
Because then again,
'Cause
same
do you-
thing. I'm stuck behind a wall.
Yeah, and the only thing that killed anything here was the Renmaster. The only thing that killed anything over there was the Renmaster. So if I just took those 2 out instead of trying to fight anything else and said, okay, you can have the objective for a turn, and then the
Yeah.
Renmasters are dead, and
Mhm.
now I go, okay, now I'll push into your stuff,
Mhm.
and I'll just keep -1 to hit going. I think that's where it could have been better and different. I do like the Custodian Guard. I think they're very good. The Wardens are also very good. Alaris, I don't know. I
forgot about the teleport.
Wish I could have used
That makes
them.
them interesting still.
Wish I could have used them. You know what? I might see about taking them into or as a smaller unit, because I think you can take them as like 1s.
They come in 2s minimum this edition.
Are they 2s? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So instead of taking a 5,
You could take a 3 for.
maybe take a 2 for 130 points, like 2 2s.
Sure.
For 130 points, I think that might, have something there.
Yeah. Give you another enhancement somewhere if you want, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Give them more flexibility in scoring play, especially the up and down with 2 separate units then.
Right.
You've now got them doing it once per game, so there's 2, and then the Custodes every turn. Because, Custodes, one of their biggest issues is the number, like how elite they are. So, like, if this unit's tied up in melee, this unit's tied up in melee, this unit's tied up, like, killing, like, your big bricks should always be fighting and killing.
Right.
So
Doing
it's like-
something actively.
Yeah, and that something is not usually going to be cleanse or investigate signals.
Right.
Or deploy
Unless you
to
get it on
wild
like a
hours.
first turn where you're running into the middle.
Right.
Like my first turn, area denial.
Yeah.
So
And it's easy for them to just exist there and take area denial or overwhelming or whatever the case is, but you don't
Yep.
want them doing actions, which 2 mans could do.
Right.
And Custodes.
and 3 uppy downy units a turn is not bad.
No.
So
Sounds very
Necron,
hypercrypt. Yeah.
Necron Hypercrypt,
Hypercrypt, baby.
Grey Knights,
Mhm.
Mandrakes and Drukari. Everybody's got uppy downy, it seems like.
Yeah.
Custodes have it. Necrons, Drukari, Grey Knights, Necrons. Did I say Necrons? I think it's Demons.
Yeah.
Demons have it.
That being said, this list is still brutal because it is still a 5-1. demon list.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely.
I just lost to Votan because I took bad secondaries.
Mm.
This is the short version.
Yeah.
Sometimes you lose games for yourself.
Sometimes you do. Yeah. Cool. Well,
That's what we've got.
yeah, I think that's it. 97-72. Oof.
Yeah, I forgot that it was going to jump so much because of the in scoring.
Yeah, the 15 points at the end of the game. Yep. So, yeah, that's why I was saying if I can keep you off primary for long enough, like there's a chance.
That even going second, the bottom of turn scoring is not going to matter.
Right. Yeah. But whittle do assets too.
Because I scored 32 points in round 5.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
25 primary. I'm sorry, 33, and then 8 from investigate signals.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. Big time.
Mm.
So, all right. Well, guys, we hope you liked the battle report. I'm gonna start playing the Custodes a little bit more often on the stream and get a little bit more used to them, hopefully, and maybe start remembering some rules because my brain is a fog of rules for all these different armies we play.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, we'll keep it going. If we didn't already point something out that you thought was cool or interesting, hit us in the comments. We reply to every one of them all the time, so we'll follow you up there. And again, more pictures and things of armies and whatnot coming to Instagram, so stay tuned for that. And if you're not already following us, we are Tabletop Warriors YT for YouTube on Instagram. And hit us in the socials. You can find everything down in the description as well for all the links to the different social media platforms that we're on.
That's
all right.
it. See you guys next time.
See you guys.
Keep watching.
All right.